Can I have a Pringle? There's only one left.
Can you pull out?
Just get
Can
that?
you pull out a handful?
No.
I would.
Soul salvage.
No, I literally
You
just
boys
have
ready?
one left.
How long you got?
No, this one might be a while. So yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Have the rest of it scooped, and we'll finish this up later.
As you all wake up, you feel a burning in your predominant hand. And as you look down, your hands are your own again.
What?
God damn it.
Your hands are your own again.
What?
And you see...
I think I missed something because I died.
I missed everything. So.
I'll fill you guys in later.
How much does maximize spell do?
It doesn't anymore.
Technically I did.
You look at your hands and
What?
there is a symbol of a woman whose face is familiar. You can't quite place it though. And from behind her come four like spines. And you're not sure what that means. But looking around, you are all in separate rooms in a tavern. Not quite sure where you are.
I brought a pencil, but I don't know where it went.
You guys can have your character sheets back.
Yay! I can make
your
changes
character.
again.
Oh, okay. Well, then that means I was alright.
Yay, my character didn't really change. Still a really stupid paladin.
Oh god.
Is this? Wait, what character sheets are we getting?
We're getting ours
You're getting
back
yours
from
back.
the very beginning.
From the very beginning.
Oh,
You guys have no recollection of what happened. You do not know what the symbol on your hand means. But it is a symbol of Endariel.
so are we starting over at level 1 again?
You are your level 1 characters, not the sorceress. You're not the sorceress.
Oh.
You're your blood hunter.
Oh.
Level
Okay.
1 with a D8 plus my constitution. 14 to plus 2.
Daddy, can I say something? What does DFE spell?
The half-elf bard was you, which you are not playing,
What
correct?
is this
Yeah.
spell? EFE.
EFE doesn't spell anything, baby.
That would have been so confusing. Oh my god! I'm finally back! What do you mean?
There's Tots.
Once again, I'm pretty sure I died.
Who was Alfred? I think that was
That would be
Alfred,
the...
right? Barbarian?
Yes. Alfred is...
So just so I'm clear on what's going on, this is 5e?
Yes, it's a 5e.
Okay, because
That would have been really bad.
I thought we were going Diablo, and I'm like,
He was
none of this
he was trying to
sounds
keep it
anything
secret.
like-
That's exactly what it is. I was trying to keep it secret. Do not lose your character sheets. Do not lose your Diablo character sheets. Do not lose your Diablo loot.
Nope.
It may or may not come in later.
Stays in the folder.
Where is Casey's paladin?
Well, considering how many times he got lost.
It's not that hard to remake it.
No, but I thought I had it. No, here, have a new sheet. Do you need your stats? I have all of that written down.
No, because it is pretty much actually because it did change a little bit.
Oh god.
you know what? I'm gonna just stick with my sorcerer.
Casey, 2 15s, a 16, a 12, a 10, and a 6.
Keep that at 11.
Do you have your stats for your
Man,
I know exactly what
I'm
it
never
is.
gonna forget being able to blow stuff up in
Daddy,
my
what's
mind.
inside
Yeah, no, I got
Okay.
it. I know what to do.
What's inside this?
I don't know. Don't touch it. Don't open it. You gotta put it back. No, you're not supposed to shake the presents or Sam's gonna take them all.
No, this is not
It
Santa.
doesn't matter. He'll still take them.
But Daddy,
What?
I shake the ants.
Sam's gonna take it.
No, he won't.
If that present's missing on Christmas, don't be surprised. It's not
I don't know what's inside them.
That's the point of a gift, not to know.
I keep bugging her about what she got
Daddy,
me,
who's Daddy?
or what she's getting me. And she refuses to tell me.
Oh, my dad sent us.
Why couldn't you have this one?
I said that right now, baby.
If you have an extra character sheet, that'd be great because I'm writing it on a piece of paper.
For
Druid. If not, then that's okay. I'll run with the paper for now.
I
So I
don't
can cut out some
know.
Oh wait, am I an idiot?
yes.
Yeah.
Daddy, you like what
Long as we're
I
in
made?
agreement.
Daddy, you like what
Shut
I
up,
made?
Casey.
I always like what you make, baby girl.
Your 6 intelligence
Yeah.
says otherwise.
True.
Gabe wins this argument.
Alright, I'm not too far behind. I'm only about
It's a way.
intelligence.
Where on earth?
Well, since
But my sheer charisma will make you believe me.
No.
5, 6.
no, it'll make us believe you know what you're talking about, but we'll know you don't.
After the 8th time that you
You'll have a lot of confidence, but you won't be right.
Apparently I don't have an extra druid sheet. I thought I figured one out. Warlock.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I do have
Bailey, please stop.
an old sheet that
Do you need to
didn't
go
really
upstairs?
do much.
No.
Look at me. This is how we act on Wednesday nights. You good?
Snow leopard capacity. What?
Named Jeff.
Nothing.
Yeah, no, Brandon, you saw me bring in that pencil, right? I put it in my pocket.
I honestly did not see you bringing a pencil.
I did. Oh, you know what? It was when I went into the room. We don't talk about that room.
Oh, the room upstairs?
No, the downstairs room.
Oh, that room.
The room of many wonders.
Alright, you need a druid sheet.
Don't worry, I've got one here.
Too late!
Oh,
I mean, it's not too late, but I'm printing you one anyways.
oh okay.
Does anyone else need a sheet?
No.
Now,
I'll say, is yours the actual Blood Hunter sheet?
Yeah.
Okay.
remind me, guys, Goliath is +2 strength, +1 constitution, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Sorcerer.
What's your last name?
Print. And I already gave the monk a sheet. Yeah, I'm bummed out. I'm bummed Joe's got to miss today's session, but
I'm getting a sheet.
yes.
Okay.
Dude, tell him to watch Twitch.
Oh, you know what? That's a good point. He hasn't responded to any of my text messages though, so some S went down.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Oh, I'm too fat for this. Wow. Damn presents.
I won't tell you on stream because that's personal stuff, but I'm telling you.
Druid. Sorcerer. Alright, so you all wake up, your bodies are your own. The last thing you remember is an explosion.
I don't even think I remember that much.
You don't remember anything because you're stupid.
No, I remember it.
You're stupid and ugly. Rude. Don't worry, Casey and I have this love-hate relationship. He loves me, I hate him.
I thought it was the other way around.
Jesus says otherwise.
You mean Jesus?
Rajin.
Raven.
The true God.
You see that's where you love me. And it's like, God, out of all the paladins that died, this is the only one that lived.
shall beat my foes down.
In the name of Raijin.
Yes.
Don't mind me, I'm just cheating.
You're fine.
Cheating's fine. All right. I'll remember that for Tuesdays.
So, you all wake up.
Oh,
Your
look,
hands.
there's a 20. Where's the big boss?
You don't know. You all wake up. Your predominant hand has this weird mark on it that you've never seen before. What do you guys want to do?
Well, let's meet back up, I would say.
I'm a little hungry.
Of course you are. We are in an inn.
I'd like to kind of focus on it a little bit and take about 10 minutes to see if I remember any evil signs about anything.
Make a religion check for me.
Ten.
You have no clue.
Okay.
No idea.
In that case, I'm gonna pull my hood up and try to sneak on out to the bar.
Okay. So you make your way to the common room. There's about 4 or 5 other people down there, spread out, eating. It's breakfast time.
How much is some French toast?
What's French toast?
Exactly. what's French toast, young man?
Bread and eggs.
What are the French?
I can whip up something for you. Give me a second.
Thank you.
So
French toast is
What
the
kind of egg?
So about 5 minutes goes by. He brings you out a plate with some bread and some eggs. There you go.
Oh, that's the closest thing you're gonna get.
Thank you, sir.
How
How much?
2 silver.
I'd like to, because I'm of a small stature, I'd like to kind of.
What can I do for you, little one?
No. I'm gonna try to
Oh.
swipe his French toast.
Oh, you're trying to type the French toast?
Just
Roll a
hand up
sleight
on top of the bar and then grab
That
it.
sucks.
Oh,
I don't know
your
where.
port just popped out?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good. Is it in your phone?
No, it's not.
That's good, at least. I'll say I didn't pop it, did I?
No. Well, you didn't. My phone just dropped out of my hand and it was like, ew.
Ooh, that's good.
You don't happen to have an iPhone charger, do you?
iPhone, no. Is that it right there?
Oh, that is it.
I do not have an iPhone charger. I do not have an iPhone.
Well, let's see if this,
Oh, God.
So that would be a 16.
16? What's your passive perception?
I don't notice it, I can already tell you.
Okay. So you're able to grab one of his pieces of toast.
Oh, cool.
What do you want to do?
Oh, thank you.
I don't have an iPhone, but I have a charger for it.
Head
I'm not gonna
downstairs.
question
You
it.
can brush this.
I'll give it back to you at the end of the session.
Okay.
Now scope out other people.
Okay. Make a perception check.
I don't get anything
Ooh,
at first
wow.
level, so I won't need my phone for now.
Background call one. I can be a paranoid slash work.
15.
15? So looking around the bar, you see this person, and what are you wearing? What's your character? Describe your character for what she sees.
My character is a tiefling with, I'm wearing chainmail, and I have, do I have my two-handed weapon?
Yes.
Okay. My two-handed weapons across my back.
Okay.
You also see.
You see a figure in a robe. It's got what looks to be a large sword on it, although you would realize it's just a standard size rapier. And it seems to be trying to blend into some sort of corner and not be noticed.
And you see him kind of reaching up, grabbing the toast off of the other guy's plate. You also see in one of the corners a big, gruff man, kind of passed out in his food from heavy night drinking the night before. And you see
I'm gonna go grab his food, steal his food from him.
from under his plate.
Yeah.
Okay, roll a sleight of hand check.
Oh, I
You
failed.
failed.
I failed.
real hard.
As you go to reach for the plate, his hand reaches out and grabs you, and it hurts a little bit. Says, "Back off my food, witch," and lets you go. Just back up and starts to eat his food. It's like all in his dwarf. He is a dwarf, you can tell. It's all in his beard and whatnot. But he's like just kind of like combing it out and eating it anyways. You also see sitting with him, but that wasn't paying attention, a figure that's completely covered. You can't see facial features, anything on it. You just see once in a while this long tongue kind of flick out of his cowl and flip back in.
Alright, I think I'm gonna come downstairs now.
Okay.
About this time, as you head back to a different table, this large Goliath comes walking down the stairs.
Basically a large, pale skin with red markings down my face and a large ponytail, but the top of my head is like shaved. And I also have like a leaf necklace, and the leaf seems to be perpetually burning.
Intriguing. I'm very curious about that week now.
Are you downstairs?
Focus.
No. I'm hiding in my room.
We'll say
Look
for the
very
sake of
obvious.
tonight that Joe's character will still asleep upstairs, still in the coma.
Having known Joe's character in the past, I'll end up heading up to his room.
Hey, where's Bailey?
I
Trying
don't
to
know.
wake him up.
She's not down here, buddy,
Why'd you put away the controller?
because it turned off. So the controller right there, but it turned off. Can you do me a favor? Can you go throw the plate away and put the fork in the sink for me?
I had one that you. Mom said one more bite, so I took one more bite and then I had to throw in the garbage.
Good job.
Big heat.
Big E.
Big news. Couple more figures enter the tavern and sit with the dwarf and the cow figure.
I can't play.
Eat away at my French toast.
I play one.
Is your green thing a
Not right
relic?
now. We're just
Toast and eggs.
What time is it?
It's 6 o'clock.
Are you asking
Here's
this?
my question about the eggs though. Are they cooked or did they just give you
This-
the eggs?
Bonjo's. Bonjo has spoken.
Enough.
Enough.
Enough. The yolk is still a little runny though.
Victory Dance. What is Victory Dance?
I'm gonna come down the stairs and see his burning leaf, and I'm gonna run up to him and kind of like slap a covering on it, and just kind of
You're gonna get that high up?
yes,
I am 7.
I can crawl and climb.
Make an
I'm
acrobatic
7
check.
foot 8 inches tall.
Athletics.
Athletics.
Yeah, because you're climbing him.
That's a 12.
Oh, yeah, you're able to scramble up to him and kind of like put one hand over it.
And I'm just gonna like under my voice ask him if he's crazy. You know not to show magic stuff.
I don't understand. You
Right.
have to read it. I don't want to.
Bonjo finds this irrelevant. Bonjo has spoken.
No.
All right,
dumber
I'm
than
gonna leave the idiot to his own devices and walk away.
You won't. You don't have to try to get the moon.
And with that, Bonjo's gonna kind of look at him, look around, and tuck it under his
Okay.
leather armor.
Clearly.
A bandit on your thumb?
Bonjo.
What?
That's why I didn't
I can't
take
even
it.
tell.
Bonjo sees it irrelevant.
I want to play with the moon.
You don't tell Bonjo what to do.
Well,
Bonjo tells Bonjo what to do.
Bonjo has an average intelligence, but he's wise to the situation at hand.
He just doesn't speak
really
much.
good, check.
I see.
Go try.
Well, he doesn't,
Me
but
common, no good.
Exactly. Stop. not.
I
Play
still
something else.
expect the songs.
Did I choose both
Oh, they'll come.
languages that I know? Okay, I did. Okay.
Alright, so what is the sorcerer doing?
When I actually go to the bard.
He is now going to come upstairs.
So as you come downstairs, you see 4 figures at a corner table. One of them is an obvious dwarf with a long beard. One is a figure that is in a cowl. And like the whole body is covered. Another one is a small, not a halfling, and these are very rare, but a gnome.
Well, I am a gnome, so.
Well, I guess you're rare.
Well, it's a rock gnome,
Oh.
I'm
So.
a forest gnome, so
which rock gnomes are rare.
fair enough.
And another figure that is completely covered, and the back of their cloak kind of dips out a little bit towards their feet.
Or foot stain.
It is not that. And if it is, I'm crying.
Casey said baby centaur. So I'm gonna go to the innkeeper and see if they have any knowledge of the people sitting in the corner, because with how many cloaked figures there are, ignoring the fact that I myself am cloaked, I'm going to say they seem a little suspicious.
Make a persuasion check.
Mod 20.
Okay. So they're regulars. They're in here all the time. Never cause no trouble. They keep their own devices.
Yeah.
They pay their tab. No issues.
Okay. Good enough.
I'm gonna go up to the ones and ask them who they are.
God, she dumb wise.
I'm not a wise
thinks
cat.
a bad idea this is.
Right?
I am not a wise cat.
So the dwarf looks at you and responds,
Daddy!
"We're mercenaries, let's say.
Daddy, there's 8 days to Christmas.
There's 8 days to Christmas. Oh boy.
Cause we're on Minnie Mouse buckets.
Oh, you're
7.
on Minnie Mouse book today?
No, 8 days.
What's the date today? I can't see your scratch. You gotta go wash your fingers. Go wash your fingers. I can't
I
see.
scrub it really hard.
Did you use soap and hot water?
Yes.
Are you tricking me?
No.
Okay. We'll go ask mommy for a bandage. Don't step on Gabe's phone.
Please don't.
Says, we're mercenaries. If you want to call it that.
Hearing mercenaries,
You can't open
I
it.
get up from my French
You
toast
see that button right there?
and I turn around and be like,
No, that's button.
mercenaries?
If you want to call it that.
Turn it off. I'm not.
I do consider myself a mercenary of sorts.
Ha!
I'm only,
Bonjo laughs at your joke.
I'm only 6 days.
More French toast for me while he's distracted.
Yep. So how close are
There's
you
not
saying
much
that to
left.
him? Like, are you back where you were before, or you like walk over to the
There's
table?
not much left.
Well, I already had it.
I kind of walk halfway.
Just don't eat eggs, they're not fully cooked. You don't want some, no.
Have you
Do
guys?
you know the big guy there?
He might.
Kind of. I've met him around.
Looks vaguely familiar.
And I smack him on the shoulder and say, Bonjo give you name Jokester.
God, you can't even see the moon.
As I was saying, I
You can't see the moon right now. Because you can see the moon.
hope for
Look at.
one thing, and
It's on your backpack.
Tyler,
one thing only.
Tyler. Are we playing D&D? Okay. Thank you.
My goal is to beat my enemies into submission to the point where they feel that standing up to me it's physically impossible.
I'm just interested in the relics.
That's a good goal.
If you have job, I would like.
Well, we don't hire, we get hired. So, unfortunately, I can't help you there.
Do you know anybody who is hiring at this time?
Not at the moment, no. Can't say that I do.
You know how to get rid of ghosts?
Sticker and
Bonjo finds this weird.
Well, Billy, look above you.
Are you asking that?
Yes.
We can get rid of ghosts if we need to.
Oh, that hurts. Billy, look above you.
How?
We can get rid of anyone we need to.
Bonjo finds this
Five,
bad.
4,
Bonjo will stand with jokester and thief.
At this point, another 2 people enter
I'm safe.
the
I'm safe.
the bar,
Billy,
the tavern.
better look behind you.
One of which,
Billy, better look beside you right here.
is a half orc,
Wait, I'm enjoying the movie.
not trying to hide his visage or anything like that.
What stands out about his visage?
He's just a half orc that's
Oh, he's
not
just-
trying to hide
oh,
his body or
gotcha,
anything.
gotcha.
On his back, you see a large glaive strung on his back.
You're about
Um,
so you know how
And you see
but
a
you're the one box there.
creature you've never seen before.
Five.
Very tall,
Oh,
a little bit taller than a half orc. Has kind of a roundish figure to his face. It's a
You
furbolg.
have to
Okay.
show like
And they come over to the table, whisper something to the dwarves here.
If you
Oh,
look
man.
at my shield, I
Pleasure to meet you. We must be off. And they all get up to leave.
What if I let go of your shield?
Shall we?
I have to restart it.
I'm
He
going
has no opinion.
I have been stunned.
I'm gonna
Maybe
follow
Jokester
them,
was not correct.
because having no idea what that thing with the half orc was, I'm gonna try to follow them.
You guys being stealthy about it?
Yeah.
Roll stealth checks for me.
I'm distracted. I can't see anything.
20.
I'm on.
Thunder.
I'm
15.
now. I was sorted by her. I can't start walking. It can't hurt me. If you get me, I'm
Alright,
gonna give you
so
any damage.
it's not a very large town. So it doesn't take long before they're on the outskirts of the town, leaving the town. They're heading in a southeastern direction. They travel for about another 15 minutes or so before they come to a little shack in the woods. You guys still there?
Yep.
Okay. The dwarf knocks on the door and says, "In the name of the law, open your door."
Daddy, open your door. Somebody's at the door.
It's me, silly girl. There's a response from within. Neither of you are arcane casters, and the hut explodes.
I mean,
Guys,
I've got
somebody
the
inside your
whole one
door.
magic thing, but it's not quite the
Yeah,
same.
you wouldn't know what
It's
it's
arcane, you mean like wizardry.
The hut explodes, and as the hut explodes, there seems to be almost
No, sorry.
a shield going around the rest of the party. Looks like it's coming from the furbolg. That shields everybody from the blast. They go in, pick up the body of whatever this creature was,
Yes.
and make their way back to the meeting.
I'd like to use my sense of smell to see if anything might be familiar about the thing.
Roll for them, sure.
Daddy, somebody's at your door. And it's the game master.
16.
16?
Yeah.
It's a little tough with all the with the charred body, but you think it might be vaguely human.
Look at the moon. It's straight at your face.
I'm gonna pass that along to. I still don't know her name, but I'm going to. Yeah, well, I know.
Spontan or chaos. Whichever you.
Billy, we can just move this.
I'm gonna just kind of blank face look at her for a second and just start walking away.
Fair enough.
Why am I with all these?
Billy, you might want to look
Yeah,
above
I know.
there.
That one's
I
normal.
touched
I try, man. I
I'm
try.
trying to get it.
So,
I'm a haunted one now.
and they don't head into town. You see them
No,
leaving
Billy,
on
look
the King's
Trying
Road
to catch
to
it.
leave town.
It's going over the place. You can't even
I'm gonna quickly ask
It's right here.
Kanton.
Billy, it's
Kanton?
right here.
Chaos.
Dad, pretend
Chaos,
this is my
okay.
secret pack.
I'm gonna ask Chaos if
Pretend you can't get me because this is my secret pack.
everyone's gonna have
If you
to
think
by
if you think you might be a little faster than me,
Careful. This is my glove.
I might be able to.
No, Sarah, this is mine.
because
Pretend you couldn't see.
can we tell what direction they're heading on the King's Road?
It looks like they're just following the King's Road that you know goes north for about 20 miles before it splits off in another direction.
Okay, so we actually have time.
Ow.
I'm gonna signal for Cass to follow me if she wants to. I'm gonna head back to the inn, and I'm gonna try to gather up this group, leave a note with Joe's character about what's going on, and I'm gonna try to. For him, I'll say I have a job for him, and then hope he doesn't realize I'm not going to pay him.
I don't.
You know nothing.
I'm just gonna ask Bonjo to come with, and I'm gonna approach you and say, "Are you human?"
No, I'm a gnome.
Oh.
I'm a very tiny person.
Do you have a? I'm just gonna try to convince you, saying, Chaos, I think wants to come with us. So if you want to come, follow us.
everyone tiny compared to Bonjo.
I hear job, I unsheath sword, and hopefully not kill people.
Put it away, big guy. Put it away.
Put it away, small man.
We don't need a fight right now.
Bonjo safe.
No. The guys who were just at the table, they just blew someone up.
Make an intelligence check.
Bonjo wishes to roll insight.
Make an intelligence check real quick.
That sounds magical to me.
Just flat intelligence.
Yeah.
19.
19. You do know enough to know that the explosion was caused by the person inside the hut.
Oh, okay.
They shielded them.
And the language, while you may not know it, does seem to be arcane in nature. So it could have been they might have done a fireball spell and just killed
Gotcha.
themselves.
Well, in that case, they went to arrest some guy, and he might have blown himself up, but it seems interesting.
Bonjo rolls insight. That's 9 plus 6, 15.
He seems to be truthful.
Yeah. Plus, we haven't heard of any rogue mages, so.
Come, little man! And I grab also him. And I say, we're right!
Okay. This is a thing now. Okay.
And Bonjo exits.
I don't
Okay.
ride.
Yeah,
I'm
you guys
gonna jump down.
Now I know how you
Bonjo say ride.
Strength check versus dexterity check, or athletics versus acrobatics to try and escape the grapple.
No, I failed. Never mind.
What'd you get?
Not good enough.
What'd you
What'd
get?
It's a 4.
8.
So you try to jump up and he just is holding you there.
I'm gonna climb up Bonjo's head, and because he is close to large and I'm small, right on top of the head.
You have to duck to leave the building, but
I've got a tail, I can hold on.
nope.
Just hold on to the neck.
Okay. So you guys leave.
Come, jokester.
Are you following the road north?
Yes, I'm going to try to kind of be a little dog-like here, but sniff out,
Okay.
following, because I've known the corpse's scent.
Yep. Roll a perception check.
Nice.
Mod 20.
Yeah, easy enough. You follow their trail to the outskirts of town where there's a stable, and the scent goes to the stable and then leaves, and it is gone. You think they might have hired horses.
Yeah. Alright. Who's gold? We're not gonna catch them like this.
Bonjo has idea.
Oh, I don't know if I like that.
Wait, Bonjo, what are you doing?
I'm gonna walk over to the nearest horse. I'm gonna look around. Is there anyone?
Make a perception check.
Oh lord. Don't steal things when I'm on your shoulder.
Here. Perception. Mod 20.
You do see that there is a stable boy kind of tending to the horses.
I can distract him for you if you wish.
Hurry up, put
I'm
your
gonna
window.
go up to this boy and say hello there.
Hello, miss.
Dad, look at your
Be
window.
nice horse.
Oh my
Thank you,
goodness.
miss. I'll go get the master for you if you need.
Girl seduction.
No, no.
He yells out, Master, people for horses!
Because
And coming out from the stable is
Well, there's
a half-elf gentleman.
there's the story of
she's never used that voice on me. I'm concerned.
Tyler,
I didn't know it
relax.
existed.
there's
About
the
these
story
horses,
of
nothing,
part
I
of the
didn't
direct.
want a horse or anything. I just wanted to do all
He looks at the
This
boy.
This is
the
bad
dragon.
You'll
distraction.
be berated for this later. And he walks away.
Who's being bridged?
I was
Berated.
Tyler, wake
Oh.
up.
She just got a little boy in trouble.
Mhm.
Rude.
Out at night,
I
right?
just wanted to talk to him and he didn't listen to me, so I mean,
Sir, protect this big fat.
it's not my fault.
If
Okay,
he's
so what
got
do you
a
want
job
to do
to
while
do,
she's trying to distract the boy?
I'm going to whisper an incantation
You're all gone.
for
What?
animal
They're all
friendship.
there.
okay.
Roll a...
I'm pretty sure he rolls a
Well,
stealth check.
Yeah, roll a stealth check for me.
What'd you get?
Natural 20.
Whatever you do, fail.
Banjo wishes for friendship!
The boy just kind of looks at you weird.
Don't worry.
Can you please get away from the horses?
You giant buffoon.
Don't worry about him. He's just talking to the horses for some unknown reason.
Yeah.
Banjo shaman from village. Banjo love animal.
Make a deception check at disadvantage.
Uh-oh.
I'm going up. Sir, no! Get faster!
That's 7 now.
7?
That's
You?
a 7.
The boy says, Master, we got some strange fellows out here that,
U-I-T-A.
he says he's a shaman and I don't believe him. Master comes back out and says, is there a problem here?
There should not be.
Don't know.
I might have an idea.
There is no shaman in our village, as magic is illegal.
No! Shaman of my village. Or Banjo village. Banjo doesn't say mine.
Where are your papers that you are allowed to be a caster?
Not caster.
Religious figure.
Just man of wood.
Oh god.
People call me.
Deception
I would like to help with this. When he says that, he's a prostitute.
Can that be an advantage? I do look pretty sexy.
Wake up this morning. See the sunrise.
I think this turned into a murder spree.
Let's hope not. Murder sprees are bad.
Well, you have to hide.
Hold on.
You got the
The
advantage.
shame with all these horses just went up into flames.
Good lord.
I gotta
Why
find
do you
it.
not talk Banjo out of this?
What?
Morning's up.
Let's see what Todd has.
Insane.
Morning's up. Billy, it's time to wake up. It's
So did you really say that to him?
Yes, yes I did.
Because I don't know Banjo, and
Make an intimidation check.
Banjo slightly frightens me.
I'll say at disadvantage.
On
'cause
Banjo's
I don't
shoulder.
time to wake up.
You good angel. This one bad.
I am no angel.
Is that
I'm gonna drop to my knees. Please don't hurt us!
I wasn't trying to be
Daddy.
intimidating, but
I
the
want to do that
6,
disadvantage.
I was just
Oh,
Can I try to
saying.
jump down again?
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's gravel.
Oh, he's a cowboy!
Again.
Huh?
Get off of him. Again.
Yeah, it's easy enough to jump down away from him right now.
Okay, cool.
So what gives him advantage?
It's the skill grovel, cower, and beg. And it gives advantage on attack rolls against the person I'm doing it to.
Billy,
Okay.
So if they choose to, otherwise it's literally just like a please, like I'm not like
Don't hurt me!
I'm just mumbling really fast, like we're not doing anything wrong.
I'm gonna look around very
He's not a
quickly.
spellcaster, he's just an idiot who's a religious figure.
look at.
I think you all need to leave
1,
now
2, 3, 4,
before I get the guards back here. The bounty hunters from the
I'm
castle.
gonna do a quick look around and see like what's everyone like. What is the general consensus of our of our party at this moment, other than him, because he's groveling at the feet of our enemies.
Which way did
Consensus for
those
what?
guards go?
Like, just like,
He wants to
what
know
is
if you want
everyone's
to kill
eyes?
him or not.
They
Let's
went
not.
to the capital
The cat.
to turn in the rogue mage that they have found.
Look at my face.
Killing. Ooh.
Now, I suggest, if any of you happen to be in ilk with that rogue mage, you leave now.
I don't know rogue magic.
Banjo is not familiar with mage.
If you can make things happen magically
Oh, Banjo
and are not
understands.
certified by the capital,
Banjo understands.
Silent
very
Brian,
well.
do not climb the furniture.
He's gonna
Then-
give him a wink.
Then they will come back and take you and get 1,000 gold ahead for you guys.
Oh, Banjo not that. Banjo very good.
I'm gonna
person.
quickly pick my head up from my begging and quickly say it, lean into whisper there.
Wake up.
Banjo
I
will
think
whisper.
think
This is our house, okay?
your kid
Sarah,
there,
what's
I
up?
think he
Why are
cast
you
some sort of spell on
outside?
the cat.
I'm just playing with my old toys that I never play with. If you're
Did you
outside,
say that?
Sir, the hacker
Make
minion.
a deception check.
Get inside and play with your toys.
Oh please.
It's a 5.
I want to get your toys really quick.
She's acting really weird.
I'm gonna have it looked into, thank you.
Yeah,
Oh my god, he kind of
Natural 2. Natural 2.
Okay, alright, get out of here. Let's get out of here. I kick him in the shin. Come on.
I grab him and go. Can we just see like this cloud of
And
smoke
did I hear that by any
down the
chance?
street from me
Make a
bolting?
deception check.
Okay. Oh
And then,
no, I didn't really. That's a
Fail.
6.
Wait, do you
No,
have 3
you didn't hear it.
I have 2.
Banjo understand thief. Where's cowardly gnome? Ah! His name the cowardly now.
Kasim.
Go to mute to make a scene.
You're not a mute. You're just an idiot.
Okay. My Sicaria cameras are stacked. They can shoot.
With a performance of 19, I try to make as much noise and just try to dance in the middle of the
Oh, it's
stable.
flying on your one.
This is
It's a
concerning.
show.
At this point, he doesn't trust any of you, so he is not phased by your antics at all.
I met him. God, why did I ask you?
They're running Are we trying to? You gotta look out our window.
Are we trying to leave?
Yeah, sure. Follow me.
Okay. Well then, we'll take you up on the offer about leaving, but I do certainly love all of your horses and your stable. It's quite beautiful.
Thank you.
I told you.
She is an oddity.
I'm concerned.
Her character's still alive for now.
I'm concerned for
Oh,
everyone's
not
safety
her
after this one started
safety.
sexy dancing
Her
inside the
safety.
Really, the moon is still
In
up.
fear.
I'm fine.
Really, look at the moon is
So,
still up.
As we go out, do I see the stable boy at all?
No, you don't.
No, he's still in the stable. Okay, so he was in the stable. There goes
Is
that.
anyone looking at us?
You do see 2 guards
Look at the
walking
moon is
up the
still
road.
up. That's
I'm
bad.
just gonna
Hackers,
stare at the tree.
hacker,
You
game
get their
master,
attention.
game master.
How are you going to get their attention?
Can we not
Just
get
all
guard
out
attention?
there.
Hello there, come here real quick.
Find your last house.
One of them will walk over.
Me?
I think there's close casters up that way.
Up what way?
To the barn where all the horses are.
Banjo here's
Now,
nothing.
at the moment, it's just you out there
Mm.
with them.
They're on with the con-
Okay.
Oh, we're
There's
getting arrested.
And now,
I
wait,
believe
shush, you shush.
Hacker
When you say that,
binding.
does that mean that she left and the rest of us are
Technically,
still in there?
She was the first one to leave the
Game masters
the thing.
are
We're about
all
to get
attacking.
everyone in trouble.
Well, I'm getting ready to, if you would let me finish.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I was with a group with a giant man,
Banjo.
2 short people,
Really?
and one that
No,
hasn't
I
hardly
can
talked at all.
transform. into something, but
So,
don't like
Those guys, as far as I know, don't cast.
Well, if you're referring to the stable master, I've known him my whole life, and he is certified
No, it
caster.
is. It is.
No.
As far as I know, I was.
None of you guys know this though.
God damn it.
I was under some kind of spell, some kind. Fascinating
Make a
with horses.
deception check.
Okay.
This is upsetting. This is
Oh,
greatly
no.
upsetting.
What? I'm
We're
gonna
gonna get
stop
thrown in
using
prison.
that.
a shield.
10 seconds
It
into the
was
news
a-
story and we're already
Alright.
And Joe's sleeping in bed back in the
Yeah.
cupboard.
4, unfortunately.
A 4
Yes.
says, Miss, maybe you've had too much mead this morning. I suggest you go back to town to rest.
Are you certain I had something to drink? I'm uncertain. I think you're right.
Says to the other guard, I'm gonna go check out, make sure, old Smitty's okay.
His name
Old
is Smitty.
I gotta change which dice I'm using.
Good old
That one was giving me.
I know.
Bound
I
to
was
apologize
stand
for
up there.
inconvenience.
I'm just gonna stand out there.
How
and
much
wait
for a
them.
horse?
To rent or to purchase?
Both.
Both.
Rent.
To rent is 50 gold per day. To purchase is 500 gold.
Do you take collateral?
No.
Okay.
My airplane.
Are you sure?
Because you could be lying about that.
I'll be back.
It's my turn.
Very well.
Can we do 2 in a row?
I'm just gonna start talking to him about how beautiful wildlife is and how unfortunate.
Can I throw a rock at his head?
You can certainly try.
The store owners or his?
His.
Oh, yeah, definitely go ahead.
No, like how unfortunate man
That's not gonna hit.
destroys almost all wildlife.
You're not a man, you're a Goliath.
That is why I keep 2 of my nice little stable here.
Banjo wishes he were like you.
Could be.
No, he couldn't. He's an idiot.
Banjo has average intelligence. Fool.
That doesn't make you smart.
What is average intelligence?
Above average.
It's
like-
twice,
I'm
right?
very wise, but very stupid. So
Anyways. Banjo cannot do this for
does that make any sense at all?
Yeah.
Banjo
Wise,
would be
very
bored.
stupid.
Sad family gone.
No, Logan.
Where's your family now?
He's a person.
Gone.
Logan.
How did buying horses turn into therapy?
Because
You did
your
say-
favorite come
A few
at some point.
individuals.
That's fair. Good luck in your journey.
Good luck on yours. Banjo bows.
Moon.
Is there hay up close by the barn?
We are still on these horses and we should probably go.
Yeah.
There is hay
I'm
in
gonna start walking away.
in
I
the
mean,
stables,
it
yes.
seems like a
I-
good idea.
I pick her up and start going.
Wait,
I have a memory of this working. I'm gonna grab some rope from
I
my
am
bag
a
and I'm gonna
tiefling
tie it around him.
Make a intelligence check for me real quick.
At level 2, I can turn into a giant weasel.
That's a 10.
Yeah, you do remember somehow it works for some reason.
You don't have the leash back. And I give it to this one because I'm not strong enough to hold him.
Banjo has strength of 19 bears.
Because I'm considered tiny.
Also
when it comes to
19.
Stuff like that.
so wait.
I'm a kobold.
Oh, okay.
I don't have the strength to do anything. I'm considered tiny when it comes to
Yeah.
pushing stuff.
And you're considered one size larger for that stuff.
Yep.
Banjo is.
So what do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna wrap the rope around my
I'm gonna start
We
to
are.
turn it and sit near the hay.
You're going back in the stable?
I remember
Oh,
that
is that,
worked.
is that where it is?
Yeah.
through,
Oh, okay.
I said in the
memory.
stables.
No.
Banjo's just gonna start walking up the path towards where he believes the
I was gonna try to
I'm
get
gonna-
in the
horse
brick
mounted
house.
I'm gonna zoom my perch on Banjo.
Okay.
I'm just going to quietly.
You are still on Banjo's
So
shoulder.
he jumped down. While you're talking to the man.
Yes. Because
That's what I meant.
right.
Well, Banjo, retard number 1, and Thief
Right.
are heading down the path where Banjo believes the horse-mounted men have gone.
Make a survival check for me.
I'm not even gonna attempt this.
That's the first
Oh,
experiment.
19.
This is the moon.
Okay. You're able to follow the horse tracks easily enough.
This is why we have the leash.
As you try to start walking back to town, because you feel like you have something left that you haven't done there, you start getting pulled backwards.
My French toast.
And I'm just gonna like reach out here.
Oh god! Oh god, it's a half.
You do not have a target.
It's not backwards.
Well, I was gonna say it's like
Oh,
kobolds are lizard legs. Lizards takes a long time to digest.
really easy.
It's half
It is-
eaten,
It is
soggy.
half chewed, soggy, disgusting French toast, but you like it.
I was saving it for you.
Thank you.
I want to know if he vomits.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god, he ate it?
16.
Nope, he keeps it down. It's really good, actually.
Oh, I'm gonna vomit.
Okay, so traveling.
And we're walking.
Traveling till nightfall.
Okay.
You can't go through nightfall.
Sure. Do you want me to get exhaustion?
Wait, can I show you the instructions
Nope,
how to make
I don't want
butterflies
that.
first?
Yeah, exactly.
You can do it.
Let's start fighting with the tank at an exhaustion point.
Here's a move
I'm okay with that.
for you if you're
I don't
tired,
want that.
okay?
I'm okay with that.
Because I don't want that.
I'm used to that.
So as you guys make your way up the road, you end up coming across the camp of the other people who have the horses. You get the sense that they weren't trying to travel fast, they were just taking it easy. They have their bounty and they're just heading back to this capital.
I'm going to
Okay.
try to hide in his shadow.
Make a stealth check for him.
You could just hop into my backpack that's
I'm gonna do the same.
3 sizes larger than you.
Another one.
That is one.
I'm gonna hide as well.
Okay.
Oh,
That's a 1.
to make all of the snowmen, she makes one of the
10.
best friends ever.
What did you roll?
And 4.
Oh god. So as you everyone else is walking naturally, but you try to get between his legs to try and like be one with him, and you end up tripping him, and he falls on the ground. You bump into them as they're walking, and the party looks over at you guys curiously.
And I'm gonna
Hello, remember
pick
us?
up the kobold, put him into my backpack.
Yes.
And
Why are you following us?
What? We have business in the capital.
Stop talking, dinner!
Dinner?
It's almost nightfall.
Well,
Apology. Bonjo no mean you are. Bonjo continue adventure. We'll keep walking till we're around 5 miles away.
Okay.
uh,
Are you still talking to them?
yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm in his backpack.
Put him in my backpack. And
I'm gonna
Shut up.
like if I can't get out of the backpack, I'm gonna chew my way through the bottom.
So before you guys go on to it, excuse me, but he was talking, and then that was rude and inappropriate.
Yeah.
This Bonjo's dinner.
Okay, what was he?
Kobold? I mean, lizard thing? Awakened lizard thing.
You do know that's illegal, right? To eat members of other races that are sentient.
Oh, what he said?
Bonjo no realize this. Bonjo grew up in mountain. Apologies, tiny man.
Thing. Lizard man thing.
I'm dropping you from 7 feet.
I've got decent
Baby,
acrobatics.
wake up.
But I'm gonna say, we've got business in the capital. You guys kind of inspired us. We want to become mercenaries as well. We happen to find out that this is the only road that goes to the capital.
Well, you're more than welcome to travel with us to be safer for everyone all around.
Sure. Just one quick question.
Yeah.
Do you have spare horses?
Spare horses? No, just the ones that we
No, that's
we
fine.
bought from the person.
Bonjo.
We're not traveling at a fast
3
pace. We're not.
tiny people.
We have more than a week for our bounty. before it expires, so we're in good shape.
Sure. And then I'm just gonna, and as everybody kind of settles in together, I'm gonna try to find out what they do, and then definitely stay away from the fact that we watched a dude blow himself up.
But you don't see that person, by the way.
Yeah.
So, it says
Probably broken up into little bits of backpacks.
we are members of the Royal Guard.
When you woke up.
How does one join Royal?
And what does it do?
We hunt down rogue mages. Those who are not certified to use magic, we hunt them down.
How does one gain certification in magic?
Well, if one was ample in the field of magic, they're supposed to go to the capital before the age of 10 to start the process there. There's a training academy to teach you properly. For example, and he points to the furbolg, says, why don't you show them what you can do? And the furbolg goes, well, okay, you say so.
Does he talk like that?
That's
Kinda
how
sad.
he talks.
That's kind of upsetting.
Should I do it to Thwalk? And the half-orc goes, yeah, bring it on, sissy man. Let me find my cheats for him.
Yeah, it's pretty much what it rhymes with. It's probably the last thing the people eat might think.
Oh, you know what? I'll just I'll step forward so that you don't have to look for barbarian and say, Banjo!
No, it's not the barbarian I'm looking for.
No, Banjo, you don't take it. Okay, Banjo can take it.
Banjo can take it.
We're gonna need a new party member.
Here's pillow.
No, where? How's that up to that sheet?
Hey, you like the move?
And then while the test is going on, I'm gonna ask, what if they escort people to the capital to get certified?
Every time you look at it,
All certification must be done by the age of 10.
Yes. But if there was someone looking to get certified, would they escort them there?
It would be best if we didn't know about them.
Son, can you get the
Kobolds mature at the age of 2.
I know. That's why I'm trying to go along this line of thought. You guys are just my friends bringing me to the capital to get certified.
Oh, Bucky? Yeah. Hey, can you get me my blanket?
You're sure you want me to do this to you?
Banjo can take it.
Very well.
I sit
Does
down and
a
grab popcorn.
21 hit?
21 does it.
Alright. As the furbolg looks at you, you see this bright yellowish greenish light appear around his hand, and this bolt flies at you. Guiding bolt.
You might actually die in one hit.
What's your max hit points?
10.
You might actually die in one hit.
This is only level 1.
Hey, baby.
Oh, 46? Shit.
No, baby, no. Bad, baby, bad.
4, 5, 10, 12 points of damage.
Banjo will use Stone's Endurance.
Okay.
He will take off 2 points.
Well, 10, and
So
then
you just drop to the
drop
ground.
to 0.
Yep.
And the furbolg comes over real quick and cure wounds.
Banjo names you Strong One.
That was quite amusing.
Thank you.
We should do it again.
I'm gonna run up towards the furbolg and say, "Yeah, that was really cool. You should teach me how to do that." If I can. By the way, can you guys help me find where I have to go to get registered?
The dwarf looks at you suspiciously like, why aren't you already registered?
Because I'm that many.
True, kobolds do have a shorter lifespan and life expectancy. We could take you to the capital to register.
Yeah, that's what these guys are for. I hired him and his friends to help bring me there.
Yeah, not gonna lie. At your age, you'd be geriatric.
What? No, it says they live to 150. They just tend to die really fast.
Yeah.
They're not very high risk.
Yeah, that's why you're considered geriatric.
They don't.
Says, very well, we can bring you to the capital.
Oh, sweet.
Not an issue.
I still gotta work. It gives me 2 extra minutes.
We're gonna get you magic, little buddy.
Well, I kind of already have it. I just have to get. Oh God.
And I just like Lion King him.
It's like there's this mysterious ray of light shining through the heavens onto him.
Ah,
And then I grab that
I'm
one.
sensitive to sunlight, you know.
I grab him and I. Now you grab that one and then.
Well, no, this hurts. I'm sensitive to sunlight. This actually hurts.
So
Now we can start throwing each other.
Oh God, not this again.
Why are we throwing people?
as you bunk down for the night,
Fair enough.
the dwarf says that one of his companions will keep watch.
Sounds good with me.
If he needs to switch, I will switch with him.
Anjo will also keep watch.
I'm going to bed.
I would sleep like a little kid.
Alright. While you guys are sleeping, I'm gonna take Skylar home. So we're gonna take a little break. I'll be back in roughly 45 minutes.
Sure.
So I'm gonna keep the stream going because why not? You guys can play Magic House.
Oh, sweet.
So wait,
No, but I'm super excited about this character.
I got a question.
Especially once he hits level
So,
2, because he learns Fireball, and then I can do Flame Sword.
I'm excited about mine.
Skylar? Yeah.
Yep. After that, Simon? Oh my god, that's horrible.
That's who my boy's named after.
That's horrible.
Alright, so I got close
I might have kept the.
What happened?
Gotta take him home.
Does your wife know this?
Yeah.
Let's
And so does his mom. His mom does.
Fair enough.
When we brought it up, she's like, well, I'm just gonna have to call him Gabriel all the time. Because his name was Gabriel.
Oh, yeah,
that's
that's
fine.
true. That's true.
I know. It's like, come on, let's go.
That's true.
Bailey, can you pick up these white ones and throw them with us?
I make one change to my character just because I'm having difficulty figuring out how to play a haunted one. So I went to Acolyte
Stays here.
for the background instead.
So the way I've always done the haunted one is, like, usually something really bad happens to your village and you're the only survivor.
Oh yeah, that would
So
do it.
like your Dragonborn from Michael's campaign.
So the best way I could say to do it is, like, mine's a haunted one, and
That you're playing
yeah.
tonight.
So I would say, like, say a mind flayer attacked your village and killed everybody.
Oh, yeah.
So then, yeah, you're scarred for life. You're either extremely afraid of mind flayers, or you want to kill them all, or something like that, or like a demon possessed you and you were the one to kill all your.
This is the world's greediest hand.
That.
So depending on what you want to do with your backstory.
I don't know.
That one.
I mean, if you guys want to join in, I've got 3 extra decks.
I
have no
don't
idea how to
know.
play that.
I don't even know.
It's pretty simple.
Pretty much, you do lands are your mana that you would spend, and you.
You just kind of have to read most of the cards.
Yeah.
There's some key abilities that you won't see too often, or you'll see a lot of. Vigilance, lifelink, those sort of things. We can teach you how to do that. But the main thing you have to learn
Does anyone
is
have a charger for this?
This is your pencil.
what type.
No.
Why is this a JoJo Siwa pencil? Whose pencil
Probably
is
Is it
it?
Android or?
Yeah, it's an Android.
Why is this a JoJo Siwa
I think
pencil?
Sorry.
Do you
Whose
have
I know
pencil
weird.
is
I like
this?
Androids.
Guys,
Oh,
whose
okay.
pencil
I
is
have one in my
this?
car. I can go grab it.
Please.
I don't have the actual plug though,
Fair enough.
so I'd have to go into the computer.
Oh.
But yeah, I can go grab it.
Let me check my phone.
Though I
What
don't
deck is that? Is it a Traxa?
No, that is Gave.
It is Gave.
Guru of Spores.
Wait, where's Casey? Who's Casey?
We just won't tell you.
I know it's not me.
Are you sure? It could be you.
I
It
know
could
it,
be.
Casey. but,
We all could be Casey. Or none of us could be Casey. We're Schrodinger's cat. That's what it is.
Or what?
Schrodinger's cat. The whole.
That would just posit if you put us all into a box, we could either all be Casey or none of us would be, or some of us would be.
Fair enough.
You won't know until you open the box. And then we're all dead. Because you didn't cut holes in the box. You just left us there.
Oops!
Who's
Because it's where they put a cat in a box, they put poison in the
Raise
box.
your hand.
So it was to explain quantum physics, because you won't actually know whether the cat in the box is alive or dead until you
Who
open
is
the box.
this? Raise your hand. I just want to know.
So, and the way quantum physics works is
If you
that,
don't raise your hand,
it works, there's two separate ways it works, and it works both ways as long as you're not looking at it. But once you look at it, it seems to work only like one specific way.
Well, actually, now that I think about it, that's a really crappy analogy because let's be real here. If a cat is stuck inside of a box, it's probably gonna like make scratching noises. It's probably gonna like try to move the box.
No. So they know the cat is dead. Like they know the cat is dead, but they're saying, you know, if you didn't, outside of all interference, like you can't, like soundproof box, airtight, like there's no possible way to know the cat's going to be alive or dead.
What is this spell? What is this spell?
Well, Casey's going first.
What is this spell? Act. That.
Bet.
Cat.
She said fat.
I said that.
Because Casey's fat.
That.
Bet.
That. That.
Scat.
That.
Rat.
Yeah, that.
Boom ba ba boo 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 boo.
Poopity boppity Mario.
Betted rules. Pass.
What is that?
Island. Proven combatant. Pass.
Sweet. Yes. Discard Avenger of Zendikar Go.
Quite greedy. Dimir Guildgate.
Island. And I'll tap the 2 for a wall of mist. And swing 2 for 1.
Whoops. Why?
Because you're Gabe.
It's because I win all the time.
No, it's because you're Gabe.
Yeah.
Game's game.
And besides, next turn I'll probably swing at Casey.
Oh, sweet. Discard. Discard.
Somebody's playing the greedy game.
He's like, wow, these are a lot of good cards. There's no lands in here, though.
That's why I said it's a really greedy hand. Let's see what's next.
Can you put 3 on it?
Alright, perfect.
No. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
gotta add to person.
Tree.
There we go.
Nice.
Sweet. Casey's turn.
Casey's turn.
Casey's turn.
It's going great, guys. I've had to discard 2 cards.
Gateway Plaza. Pass.
Oh, man. Island. Pass.
Gonna protect Casey.
Oh, yeah, 1 to Casey.
Guys, guess what?
Discard.
No.
Land.
Land. Sungrass Prairie. I have to use a mana to use it. Go ahead. I'm gonna win this one, guys.
Do you know if there's a bathroom down here?
There is. I don't know if they're in there, though.
What's
There's
this
one upstairs.
spell?
River
What
of
is
Tears.
this spell?
There is definitely one upstairs.
I'll cross this way.
Pass turn.
I hear River of Tears.
Yeah, it's me right now. Island.
Yes.
1 to Gabe.
Why me?
I hit him last time.
Yeah, but I'm like literally dying
I
here.
think I take this spell away.
Fine.
What is this
I need you
spell?
so much.
Mine is literally a river of tears.
HIA.
It's island.
Yeah, well, guess what mine is.
Want to guess what my hand is, Gabe?
Discarding
My
necroplasm.
hand is a costa.
Casey, you want to guess what my hand is?
Counter.
There's the River of Tears, guys.
Yeah, that's why I was saying this is the River of Tears over here.
So far, I think we're all kind of just screwed.
But that means
Casey
it's gonna
doesn't
be.
have anything
That means
good.
it's gonna be really interesting later on.
Open the graves.
No.
Yes.
Why? What is it?
Whenever a non-creature token whenever one of my non-token creature dies, create a 2/2 zombie.
Okay. Island. And then I'm gonna play Tamio's Epiphany. Strike 4, draw 2.
Let's see what I get next.
Ping Casey for. Yeah.
One.
Ping Casey for 1.
Tranquil Thicket. Pass.
Oh boy, he's got it.
I've got the mana now.
He's starting to spiral out of control.
Your excuse.
What does this
So,
spell?
magic is illegal.
What does this spell?
We don't even know if there's specific kinds you just cannot get certified for.
What does this spell?
I'm assuming the
Red.
most uncertified thing is necromancy.
Followed by potentially blood magic.
Well, brown, but yes. Trombone Lich, pass turn.
I wonder how they feel about pyrokinetics.
Or deals combat damage to a player, draw a card, and discard a card.
What you say?
Then pass.
Yes.
Oh boy.
I have a feeling that they won't like my character too much.
So Gateway Plaza.
I have one of those.
I don't. Because it's bad.
Lifelink Death Touch. Whenever it attacks, I draw, then discard.
So you loot.
Or deals combat damage, so you can block it. And
One
absolutely
case.
nothing. 1/3.
What is this spell? All
One
of
game.
this right
You're open.
My turn.
Red,
Yeah.
Bailey, Houston.
Actually, you know what? I'm kidding. One to Casey.
But not this.
I'll block it.
But
Okay.
this,
It dies, I heal 1.
but not the red. Don't listen to the red. Only this
Alright,
token.
you guys are
Like,
in for it now. Soul Ring,
Ooh.
Commander Sphere.
My turn?
Yep.
Soul Ring?
He's cheating.
That
The
means you
person
want
that
to.
just placed out a Soul Ring.
Yeah, but I also used it to make a Commander Sphere. And I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. 6.
Where the heck is this in your book?
It's not mine.
It's Emma's.
Then why'd you ask if it was ours?
Because I wanted to know which it is.
Well, you already knew.
No, I don't.
I thought it was Emma's.
No, it's Mitchell Hall.
Oh,
It's Mitchell Halls.
that's my next character name.
Mitchell Hall.
Mitchell Hall picture.
I don't want to be Mitchell Halls right now.
I'll be Mitchell Halls.
Okay.
Sounds like Paul Lauren, Ralph
That's
Lauren.
your
or
name,
whatever.
guys. So raise your hand if your name is
James.
Mitchell
Fine,
Hall.
James.
Gabe swing at you for 1.
Then you draw and discard.
Yep.
Okay.
And I heal 1.
He does heal 1. He heals.
And I'm done.
Okay.
Wait.
Guys, you like
Phase
my house?
Toxic Gaming Symmetry.
Like my house?
2 players, each of them searches the library for a card, puts...
What about me? I'm so not having anything. He's got counter
Actually, no.
spells.
I'll let him do the land. I'll let him search for a land.
Yay!
Oh god! But if Gave starts going, like it's gonna be bad.
Oof.
Besides, you saw my hand. It was nothing but land. Oh well.
Vorinclex.
You had to let him search for a card.
Yeah.
Wait, do we have to reveal it?
Yes.
What she said.
Casey?
What she said.
Yes. I said yes. You have to do what I said.
No.
That's not a Vorinclex.
It doesn't say reveal. It just says put it in your hand.
No, I said
Now everyone
I
knows.
think.
Put it on top of it. Put it on top of
It
your
goes on top of
library.
the library.
Oh, it
So
goes
you'll
on
draw
top.
it. Yeah.
When he comes out, things are gonna get hectic real fast.
And that's it for me.
Island.
Island?
Yeah.
It is indeed land.
Passer.
He's got a counterspell up for Vorinclex. I see it. I see the plays. Two mana for Orzhov Signet. 1, 2. I have 3 mana. I'm then gonna play. I'll play Far Wanderings and look for 1 land.
That it?
Yeah, it's gonna be it.
Raise your hand if you love bananas.
Casey really likes bananas.
Yeah.
It's his favorite.
It's really good for potassium.
Oh, you're
Raise your hand
potassium.
if you love pears.
Icon of ancestry. Zombies.
Why didn't you choose
Raise your
angels?
hand if you like pasta.
Well, first of all, it'd have to be on my side.
Plus, I also don't think any of us had angels.
I think I've got an angel somewhere in here.
Raise your hand if you love tomato sauce.
I'm gonna have to agree to that.
I'm not raising my hand, so I don't like it.
Do you like
Just came on
pizza?
the field. Can I tap it?
No, I like you.
Tap 3 and tap
Do
it.
you like pizza?
No,
I didn't know if it was.
You don't like
creatures.
pizza?
no.
I feel like she's
3.
lying. Every
I'm
child likes
disgusted by
pizza.
pizza.
Oh my god. She knows the word disgusted, but she put it in the same sentence as pizza, so I'm appalled.
I'm disgusted with your disgust of pizza.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is.
1 in my hand. The rest of the bottom.
We're just live playing
Yeah.
magic.
And talking about how much Brandon's daughter hates pizza.
Todd's
Such a
gonna eat for
bad
2.
parents.
Yeah, Brandon's a terrible dad
I
for
do not like
teaching her
pizza.
child this. I don't like pizza.
You done?
Pizza's the
Yes.
Or are
worst.
you gonna have any more?
I'm done. For now.
Island.
Island.
Attack Casey for 0. Do it! Do it! Do it!
No.
I know. It's got defender. It can't
I
attack
know.
anyways.
So you know what?
I do know what. Actually, I don't know what. What?
Gonna sleep paralysis. The lich.
How dare you?
I dare to not
Michael?
kiss.
Yep. I don't know what she said, but whatever.
Island?
You know there was a dare.
Something about kissing. That's why
3.
it was something about like I dare you to not kiss him or something like that.
You mean you don't want to kiss me?
6.
I did say that. She said I dare you not to.
Oh, okay. You're all set.
Vorinclex. Voice of Hunger.
Falling is bad.
Is he getting countered?
He's getting countered by Dash.
Woo!
He had your wet JB.
Ah, the big boy. The big boy is not going.
He's got all of your
It hurts him just as much as it hurts you.
I'm like, my bathroom's really tiny. You can do it on the ottoman, it's okay.
No.
He is so adorable though. I love it. I'll trade you for all of my kids.
No, we're happy with what
I'll
we
take the
got.
baby. I'll give him back when he turns like 2.
1, 2.
But you still have to keep
Do
the
the
older
center.
bird.
Yeah, no.
See what little man you give me
I'm tapped out.
Okay.
Does anybody at this table blame me for wanting to give Emily up?
No, don't do my hair. You wanna go
See?
upstairs?
They don't blame
You
me.
wanna go upstairs?
Well,
I plead the fifth.
here's the problem. Here's the problem. Because
Banjo has spoken.
I've got an unfinished apartment. Rent's
Not
$200 a
relatively
month.
strict household. So a lot
I'm sorry, a
of the
week.
things that
So
kids get away
800 a
with
month.
now, they're not going. He's not going to get away with.
I'm trying to make
For
money
me.
here.
Like if he ever comes home and yells at either one of us, he's not getting anything
And
for weeks. Period. I'm sorry,
Siler?
Mom and Dad, you do not yell. No.
Siler's that way right now.
Mm-mm.
But
Surprise, surprise, it's an island.
see, it's hard.
But Brandon spoils him,
Yeah.
He spoils all of us, me the most.
He spoils all of them, but
Me the
like
most.
if he
The
yells
shimmer of
at us,
possibility.
then he gets disciplined. But it's hard because I'm not the mom. He has another mom, you know.
Alright.
Well, we all love Brandon.
So,
Are you DMing us now?
no, sorry, you guys still cannot get me to
Are
play.
you doing it to me?
No,
I'm just the entertainment for the
I'm
moment.
doing it to me.
Fair enough.
Oh, great! Perfect!
what?
I shimmered a possibility. You look at the top 4 cards of your library. 1 goes in your hand, the rest in the bottom of the deck.
No.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. His toes are
Dan
still
said you
down.
guys cannot open your birthday, your Christmas
It
gift
just
till
moved
Christmas.
down a little bit. that's
Oh,
all.
I didn't know. I was wondering whose gift was on.
Okay.
My turn?
No.
I want to see.
Come on, you countered my Vorplex. You can at least give me the turn.
I got everything transferred.
I got 2.
I'm gonna bring in Jason instead, I guess.
Alright, I'm sacrificing my commander sphere for a draw.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be your turn, so.
I'm gonna play.
This one's not mine. I want a candy cane.
My
Yeah,
turn,
that's
Lee.
what I was
I
wondering.
got 2 candy.
Yes, move.
Because I was gonna put them down and then I realized you
They're
didn't have any.
gone.
You didn't have any.
Yeah, for some reason, my sorcerers
Actually,
always end up
Why
being
baby get 2
primarily
gifts?
for damage.
What do you
Because
want?
the one goes with
And
the other
it's just
one.
like,
She gotta go do
Because-
something
Can I
better.
get
because the same way when I was playing,
She's got the
when I was
most
younger,
value.
playing Pokemon, I would have
Oh, I
no
know what
effects,
that
You know what I mean? Like, I don't
attacks
even
of any
know.
kind.
is. That
Yeah.
It would always be damage.
Straight damage.
Crypto
Straight damage. Because I tried doing effects and it never, very rarely did they ever hit, and when they did, it didn't make much of a difference anyway. The thing is just make it difficult to get hit with.
Casey's doing things over here.
Yeah, you should have let me play my Vorplex.
Oh, that wouldn't have been good for me.
What do you mean? You got an entire hand of lands. You wouldn't have been affected till like 8 turns from then.
They're not all islands.
A portion of them are, though. Hi.
I mean, one's an island.
Girl, it's too cold. You're sick. You can't even go to stay in school today.
No, actually,
I mean, come on, you
put
can't
it
call- that's a
in
mountain, that's not
Malaka
mountain.
did not want me in school. She got saying, oh, and if you don't feel good, don't come to school tomorrow. I think it's because she doesn't want.
No, you're gonna cough all over her again.
Is it,
She was being annoying. And I was like, I'm fine.
trying to
I'm not
numb on
contagious.
something?
Trying to
Casey?
get me. She was like, no,
He's
on your
good.
mom, go to the nurse right
Casey
now.
repeating
So,
She does the nurse said no.
Because the zombie lord
she's
just
like, well,
came
if
out.
you
Oh,
don't
yeah,
feel
there's a
good,
light
I
up there,
can
too.
tell
Let's do
you,
that,
but
don't
she
you?
doesn't want to deal with it.
Either that or just gonna stare at me.
I want to get I want to get
Say that with a straight face.
I don't need
Not
to
that
pay
scary.
my teachers.
Nothing.
I want you to do it.
I'm very scared.
So is a snake zombie lich thing that pings you for the amount of zombies you control.
So,
Yeah, that's probably.
oh, hi, button.
And I like snakes, so.
She said you were a great student.
I like
You're
turtles.
good in class. You just have to focus on getting your schoolwork.
Does that have a plus
Your
one?
class
plus
She
one?
needs to go to this kid's worse than fall asleep during class. I have
But
to
she
tell her.
said, this is what she
Dad,
said.
Is that what
She
you
said you're a
shared
good
that?
student and she wants to keep you on track so
Yeah.
you can pass and you can get the degree. She goes, if she didn't care about you, she
You wanna
would
play
be calling
Magic
us to
Mirror?
try to help you get on track.
She's just annoying. She's not getting.
Mommy, look. Mommy, can I
Why?
share
Because she
something?
wants to see you get on track?
Mommy, look. This one's mine.
Excuse me. She does not want any of those, then you better leave those alone. So would you rather her not?
Guess I'll play that one.
I don't care about her. She needs to stop worrying about me.
If somebody's trying to be kind and go out of their way to
Somebody
help
wants
you, you need to
Not
what?
really.
Appreciate
The
it.
only day I'm getting hours is today. I'm not going to.
I swear you want to eat. No, I can't.
I know it's not.
Tomorrow I'm not Friday. Tomorrow's Thursday.
You're a defender.
Yeah.
I do just
said
defend.
tomorrow.
You said today.
But I also do
I
have
said
one
tomorrow.
defender.
The only day I'm getting hours
It's
at all
tomorrow.
is Monday, and then
Okay.
it's
I'll play a shambling mouse.
tomorrow. I'm not going on Friday because
I think I gotta play this girl.
we don't
Daddy,
have
Mommy,
Fridays.
I'm a silent Billy.
You don't have to
Tap
go
for
back
green.
or if you have like a school event, like I'm signed up to watch the movie on Monday.
Champion of
2-7.
Lambholt.
Oh,
I'm gonna tap
you have to go to both,
Soul
but
Ring
I
to use Mentor of the Week's ability to draw a card.
Because on Friday
So
we have to.
I'm not picking up the phone, right?
Bottle.
Oh, I think I told you.
Alright, that's my
Either
turn.
that or a binky.
Wow. Carpets seem really nice. Wow.
I put bottle command.
I know,
Play
but
that card.
I'm not saying
Oh,
I
stop it.
keep saying I don't
When
think
Casey plays a creature.
I was laughing so
Just
hard.
because.
And then she started saying,
Being an enigma, I got keep everybody
Mom,
next
he
week.
ate one
Mom.
before you got home.
Gates in the
Right,
dog
shortly
house.
before I got
We
home.
didn't realize any epilogue.
I know, I had to have them 4 days later.
There's been
That's not my fault.
That, it is.
No?
So
It is.
That's Brandon's fault. He didn't save you none. I made 40. I made 40 of them, and they all ate them.
But you didn't save them.
That's not my fault. That's all Brandon.
You're supposed to save them for me. You made them.
I know.
I made you a nice turkey. Hopefully it came out good. I don't know.
I can't tell you. I only had empanadas just like everyone else.
And then I had to throw the rest of them away, so I don't think it was good because nobody ate it.
No, you know what? I did have a little bit. It was good.
Well, I threw a drum.
He's lying. You're lying. Turkey is disgusting.
Turkey is disgusting.
Agreed.
Ham is disgusting and turkey.
I can agree with ham, but not turkey. Turkey.
Skip, no.
You like turkey.
Because you're in a Puerto Rican family, they be seasoning that turkey.
Whenever you cast a spell during an opponent's turn, put a woman
I don't like
counter
turkey in
on
general. I don't
grind one
like
left row.
You don't like anything.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, I don't like
So
Thanksgiving.
technically it was on another person's turn, so
That's why I had rice and beans on my
it gets a warm-up
Thanksgiving.
counter.
I don't think so, but okay.
So anyway,
I don't
people who
know.
go out of
I
their
don't
way
know how
to try
things
to
work.
help you is the ones you want to be nice to.
No, but I want to give Miss McLaughlin something. She said she's not picky.
You played a thing, so I did the
She
thing.
said she likes
Good.
chocolate
What do you play?
strawberries.
How about the baby to play
So you have to
Daddy?
make her.
Was it a creature?
I want
And
play
Todd's
D&D
been
yet.
for
Like he's old enough
She's
for
my
it.
favorite.
5.
He's
Very
very
I
young.
have her gun too.
We
And
can
I
roll
have
the
an
dice.
extra.
No, he can't even do that.
He's a baby baby. He can't even grasp. He can't even.
How'd you get 5 out of
You
that?
can't even roll it.
She said, correct,
2 and 3.
correct. And then
Oh.
the last part,
I'll block this
it's hard because
with the defender, and I'll take
you
the
know,
2.
like you just it's mix and match for vocab words. Then it's easy because you see the definition.
You got bamboozled.
You know,
How does it feel?
I know.
She had to get it right.
Is that what I'll be?
I guess she said
You have been the boozled of band.
Alright. I guess I'm done now.
My turn?
No.
She said it's hard.
Oh, right. I forgot.
I'm so happy
But I'm
because
doing
if you
magic.
look on my
Oh,
team,
hold on, first too.
I wish I could do magic.
So they
Oh, wait,
said
You're doing magic.
if you're having trouble with your math homework in BOCES, you can ask your resource teacher because sometimes they can correspond.
Did somebody
with
say
BOCES,
something in the chat?
and she can help you out.
Can't
So
tell.
you can
It's
get
too
it
far
done.
away.
no, Miss McLaughlin does not help me with any BOCES work. We do strictly.
Starting
No.
with Island.
We don't do BOCES.
Well, technically she has to because on your IUV thing, it says
Pay the 4
to get Emily's math credits
for an
this year,
Ultramarine
she's
Mystic.
taking the math at BOCES. So therefore, she's technically supposed to help you with the math at BOCES.
Is that the guy that keeps making 1-1-4s?
Yeah, it is.
And don't make me go there.
Beard and Craig.
I
I
can't
wanna, I
wait.
wanna go get Miss Casey something too. I miss her so much.
What is your research teacher's name?
Miss McLaughlin. Miss Ralph. Joanna
I
McLaughlin.
was gonna say Sarah is Miss Kilpatrick, right?
Yeah.
Because
Excuse
she's
me
like,
from dying.
is her research teacher Sarah? And I want to say Kilpatrick, but I wasn't sure
I'm
if that
sure
was
you'll
really
be
her name.
okay. I'm gonna play a Riddle Master Sphinx,
I was like, I can't remember her research teacher's name.
returning
But
that
she
to your
said she was
hand.
doing it for Sarah. So Sarah's
Okay.
probably Miss Kilpatrick.
We'll just
Right.
add next to her.
And she said last year she worked with Sarah.
See, this is why I love
Oh, okay.
having Miss
No, you just
And I will pass
I just have to do
the turn.
whatever I need done. I told her right now that she helped me do it.
Right.
She's not gonna tell me what to do. Like, why do I have to do something to do in 3 weeks? So one paper, like, why can't I do this thing today? But I miss this.
Black,
I think he's wanting
white, green. That. So then that's 6
My
mana
finger is
to play Izoni, Thousand Eyed. When she enters the battlefield, Undergrowth triggers, and she's going to make 1, 2, 3 black and green insect tokens.
Oh.
They're
And it
buggies.
starts. Because Gabe's the one who proliferates a bunch, right? Or is that a track set? Oh, you populate.
And whenever a creature enters the battlefield with less power than Champion of Lamb, or whenever a creature enters the battlefield,
Mentor.
I put a 1/1 counter on her.
Oh.
4 creatures have entered the battlefield, so she gets 4 +1/+1 counters. Here's where it begins.
you succeeded.
Also, I'm gonna go ahead and draw 2 cards from Mentor of the Meek.
Does he sleep throughout the night?
Yeah, you
so
can crack that
lucky.
whenever.
Yeah.
Not one of my kids sleep through the night.
He takes the last photo around 9 o'clock.
We're really trading. I promise it's even fair.
Because you can say in response to that.
But I promise neither one of them.
I'll play a
sleep through
forest
the
and
night.
then pass my
I
turn.
promise.
At the end of your turn,
Anyway,
you
what
have
turn?
to proc Arcana
She'll
Mastery.
She has to sleep with you to sleep through the night.
What does that do?
This one will not. No
Uh,
matter
look
what.
at the top 3 cards, choose one, reveal a creature card of the chosen type from among them,
You have to give
put it into your hand, put it to the bottom of the library. There is not a creature card there, so they all go to the bottom.
In response to you doing that, we'll unsummon your god.
And in response to you doing that,
Have you played Villainous?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
It's fun.
It's a lot of fun.
I beat Brandon in the game.
Yeah. I played with Ricky, Brad, and Jason.
What character did you play as?
I was first level.
I played as the new one, the one he just got, Doctor,
Touch it.
whatever his name is.
in response, I look at you angrily.
That's about right.
That's my. So Casey's turn.
Thank you.
That's about right.
Do you want to do it? Oh, I'll right in the neck.
One. Center. Back out.
So technically, who's winning? Or is this not a winning game?
No.
Whoever's got the 42 is winning.
Yeah, I mean, essentially that's how it's working at the moment.
Kind of. Eventually, there's going to be a point where this is going to be unblockable by everyone, and I'm just going to swing 87 at somebody. And then they're dead.
And what happens when they die?
Then I eat their corpse and move on to the next person. Till I win.
That's
Yeah, no, that's about right. That's about right for him.
Okay.
He
Are you going to
prefers
let me
the,
get the thing in the mouth?
There we go.
It's like Norbit.
You holding
And
it?
who ate
He
the
doesn't
trash?
actually hold it though.
I don't know. Like, there's so many movies with
Right,
comedians
no.
dressing up as like women or like 18 different people, but Eddie Murphy does the best.
In Norbit, you know how they push the seat forward? So
There it is.
she like breaks everything.
Yeah.
Here you go.
I have this
buddy.
friend who's literally like almost 500 pounds.
Oh, God.
He likes
My
looking at
Brother-in-law did that to her seat. She was so mad. I was
Yeah,
like, that
good
is
for
so mean. You guys are horrible.
Do you have anything to stop that?
I'm tapped out at the moment.
Wow.
He has no flyers, so I can hit her. A lot.
Are we playing Magic now?
Yeah. Well, Brandon's bringing that out.
Yeah. My little wild dude.
Yeah.
The Psy guy, as Brandon.
I think I have an ear infection. Does anybody know how to cure that without medicine?
No, I was about to say antibiotics.
You can cut your ear off.
That is another option.
Then you don't have to worry about it getting infected because you don't have one.
Because that tends to make it worse.
Vitamin C can help your immune system.
Though I
try
would not
to
suggest
fight off
cutting
the
your ear off. That could make things
Now,
worse.
Hey.
It's an option, but I would not suggest it.
I have baby antibiotics upstairs.
I will.
I don't recommend doing that.
I was gonna do that, but they're amoxicillin, and I'm highly allergic to that. So
Yeah.
Keep you from
Don't do that.
Something tells me if you're allergic
What's
to
your
it, that won't help you. It'll make things worse for you.
No,
Keep
it
you
technically can't help out. It's just you need to have Benadryl on hand or else you die.
I have Benadryl.
Okay.
I have liquid and pill form.
All right. So if you want to risk dying, then go right ahead.
I'd be nice too. No, I don't die. It's just hard to breathe and I break out in hives everywhere.
Yeah. So I don't recommend that.
Always fun.
I would rather you go to like the ER, something like that.
Yeah.
I mean,
time, and then I want to go.
yeah. I mean,
all the doctors are
only
coming up
other
within like the next 4 weeks or so. I have like 8 of them, so you know.
One of them will give you something.
I figured I can wait it out till then, hopefully. In the meantime, I don't know.
In the
I remember when I
meantime, you
was
can always
younger,
ask
my mom used
Google.
to put hydrogen peroxide into my ear,
That's not a good idea.
and then it just bubbled, and then she'd make you lay there so everything could drain. But I never liked that feeling, so I didn't want to try that.
Well,
No,
that's a good way to remove earwax. That's what that is.
Hydrogen
It's also
peroxide
very dangerous to you too.
that's similar to like an antibiotic or something like that.
No.
It like cleans out wounds.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Now they tell you not to use it.
Really?
Yeah,
Not
they
as-
said it does more to harm than just using soap and water. Because when one of the girls, they scraped the skin off. I think it was Emily, and I cleaned it out, you know, and then it ended up getting infected anyways because she didn't listen to me. They were like, yeah, never use that again.
Past turn.
They had to like, I don't know, she got like a bug bite and she kept scratching it. So I just cleaned it out, and then it got infected, and then
I do that.
it was horrible.
Yeah, there's like a Benadryl thing
sand
that you
steps
can use
it
for
out?
bug bites and stuff that actually helps with the itching.
She gets
Yeah, I
mad.
did that.
She gets mad at me because.
But it was where she had it. It was like right.
I'm gonna
where
play
her
Blade
elbow-
of Selves.
Oh,
Does
yeah,
anyone
that-
have
that
any
also
responses
could-
to
So
What is it?
She
Blade
gets-
of Selves?
I think she
Whenever
learned a lesson because when we had to squeeze it every day,
it gives a creature that it's equipped to
I think
near
she
you.
learned. Maybe I don't know.
She gets mad at me
I
because
do
if I
have a
get bug bites,
response to
I'll
that.
just scratch it raw.
Don't do it.
And
Yeah,
then
that
The
makes it
question
worse.
is,
Whatever
does he
is
have a
left.
response to your
Don't
response?
do it.
Well, it takes the
But
itch
then
away.
is there a response to the
It
response
does.
of the response?
But I seen the other side when it actually gets infected, and it is.
I'm
There
gonna
was-
negate it.
Okay,
Um,
I'm gonna respond
I
to
had
that.
poison ivy in my legs at one point,
You
and
know, once you wash it off, it's not itchy anymore.
it would. Well, the thing of it is
Oh,
it was a whole military thing, so it wasn't me laying in bed and changing my clothes every day. It was
Right.
black,
a lot of doing.
You're in it.
Yeah, you
Black.
sit in it all day.
black.
Right.
You can't just shower and change. You're in whatever you're in
Dictator
You're
bear.
until the end of the
What
day.
does that do?
Right.
That, and I'm pretty sure my socks held on to
Whenever
it.
a creature
So
I control dies, each opponent sacrifices a creature.
I had it until
Okay.
I completed.
So? That goes to the graveyard,
basic
and
training,
Dictator
and
bear
then
both
moved
hits the
on
field.
to get my
Okay.
job training.
I'm going to.
started. And at that
Oh,
point, I
I
bought
have a response to
myself
that.
some new socks. Got rid of the ones I had, and lo and behold, it went away. And I was like, "Hey, I was right. It's the socks."
It's only 2 mana.
But so it would wake. I would
I'm
wake
gonna
up scratching
disdainful stroke.
because it was so bad. So what I
Dictator
decided
bear
to do to
boss.
help myself was in the bathroom. They had not just soap dispensers, but they had
Alright, well, I'm gonna tap
hand sanitizer dispensers too.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'd
two of
sit
my
on the
tokens
sinks. I'd scratch
and
I'd
sacrifice
scratch
one
until it started to
to
hurt,
gain a life and draw a card.
and then I'd drown my
Give me a
hand
life.
in
What?
The hand sanitizer and rub it on the legs.
Oh my god.
It burns so
Very
bad,
internalized
but the
whenever I
relief
want.
of it was
Yeah.
good.
No, it
That's
says.
horrible.
It is,
Only as
but it worked. So I was happy.
Had a birthday party for Emily at the horse farm up the road on Route 11.
How'd that go?
Not only did the kids come home with poison ivy,
Oh,
but they came home with ticks.
Oh, that's
I'm
even
sure all the parents loved me that day.
that's even better.
I was like, I'm
my
so
goodness.
sorry.
I
Poison ivy's great.
going
Ticks
to
are pain.
just caress.
I was like,
Do
I
the center.
didn't know.
Mhm.
I'm sorry.
Is
but
there
it
green?
Just
going-
as long as they weren't there
Just
for like
need to
more
do
than a
zombie.
day.
No.
Everyone's
Yeah,
fine.
positive
Lyme
draw card.
disease.
It was only, we were only at that
Well,
place for 4 hours.
a tick can only technically give you Lyme disease if you cut it in half and its face
Didn't place a land.
starts to go through your
And-
body.
Yeah, so.
Wave cancer.
You have to be very
When
careful
wave
with
cancer
getting
enters the
ticks out.
battlefield, if a
Yeah.
creature died, put another 2 zombies.
I recommend not getting a tick key unless like absolutely needed. You should probably just go to the doctor and get it removed.
Yeah, definitely. It's a lot safer. Less likely that you're going to cut it
The
in
only time
half
I've ever known about
and end up with a tick's head
getting them is
roaming
usually
around
when you
your
go
body.
riding through like on a horse through like the woods and stuff.
Because the
Because
worst
they-
part
they
is
can-
like they
the trees
dig
can
it
get
deep.
you.
Well,
They dig deep
with
down.
this
It's
whole
like-
area, like we get during summer,
And fast.
the school always emails us saying, ticks are high, keep your grass low, you know.
Mm-hmm.
We always get it, and I'm like, never heard of ticks before moving there.
I mean, I know that we deal with them because they live throughout the all
Year
year
in
round
Oklahoma.
because it's in Oklahoma. And Oklahoma's always hot. Like right now, they're in the 60s still. Yes.
I need to go there.
I couldn't deal. I was in
No
Oklahoma
snow.
for winter
Mysteries
twice,
of the Deep.
and
No snow.
I could not
You kinda got
deal
all my
with
stuff
a Christmas
nowadays.
where there was not snow.
You
on the
got more
ground
dangerous stuff.
and had to do
His-
this.
Yeah, but
Plus,
my
he's not-
stuff
he's
isn't
not
going
sure.
off
I
right
can't-
By the
I
time
can't
it
do
gets
this
to
again.
We
you,
don't have
like I
snow
don't have
normally
to
for
man out
Christmas
war
either,
cards
though.
left to get to him.
It's always before or after. During
So you
Christmas,
save your
it's
shit
not
for him.
here.
I don't have
Yeah.
anything worth.
A lot
Not
of the
the
time,
moment.
you
That's
end
a
up
lie.
with just
You know what I
like
just
those little
did?
patches
What?
I killed my own
at the edge of the
creature
road.
for
Yeah.
3
So you
life
still got the
to
snow,
get 2 juju
but
zombies.
Right.
Wow.
it's
You know
not
what I did?
enough.
I used my
Like,
creature
yeah,
to
it's
kill
not the
itself
same.
and then
It's
draw
really
a
not.
card and gain a life.
Yeah.
So my option was significantly worse than yours.
Oraska Relic.
Are we doing a sleepover tonight, guys? And just watching Brandon sleep the whole night again?
That's not me.
Nah, Joe's not here.
I gotta work in the morning, so
He does too. That's what I said. I'm like, you have friends over and you just sleep the whole night. How rude is that? I go, and then you make them worry because you stop breathing because you don't want to wear your machine.
I'm used to it. My dad does the same thing.
same.
It's so bad. Like, I'm constantly kicking him in the middle of the night. And he's like, what? I'm like, breathe. Turn over.
Yeah. It for the longest time it was like one of these times you're just gonna stop breathing.
Callous dismissal. That
And it's not
Why?
gonna be good.
it's
It's-
not good.
Like, even Bailey.
You know what
Bailey
isn't
hits him
good?
now.
His crap.
I'm getting there.
No! Kill
I'm
his
gonna stab him
crap.
in a 5-year-old
I'm
nose.
getting there.
Oh my god. What does that do?
It returns it to your hand.
Oh, that's not as bad.
And it amasses one.
That's not as
And
bad
like, you
as I
don't
thought.
notice how much he stops unless you're
Seriously,
actually,
the
Paying
couch.
attention.
That's why I use that.
you know.
Show
It's
turn,
just, I want
no
to give my
turn.
back a break.
Do you ever move the stuff on the chair? They recline.
Oh yeah, that works too.
It's just the kids' crap that they keep
And
throwing
finally,
everywhere.
Sage's Row Denizen.
It's coming into
when he's
my
at
area.
school.
No, I normally am.
That's
and
no.
We
They
still
They come home
discussed
from
that,
I know,
sorry.
I know. I know.
They
Okay.
come home from school.
I know.
You want to
It's taking a minute.
No, it's fine.
He said he thought it was going to take about
Electric.
45.
I've been debating whether or not to ask
Uh,
this because I feel as though
KC.
it tends to be rude. But I
5
haven't
minutes.
eaten since 12 o'clock.
Gabe's turn.
Yeah, really hungry. I would like some food. Yes, please. He's getting to eat.
Good turn.
He's so cute.
Someone is jealous of
Promise.
feeding their baby.
Yes, please.
You want me to switch with you?
Yes.
Well,
So
let me
keep on
sit
wondering
down
who my phone
first.
Is it in your pocket?
It's right there.
Yeah, wait, I can go upstairs.
It's like the fourth time that I've been like, wait, where's my phone?
Tap all 4 of those.
Can you drink? I'm not hungry.
Wait. Todd, can you please let this go through?
I'll let it go through.
Yay! Elspeth.
What?
Elspeth.
What is it?
Elspeth.
What does that do?
It's.
Oh, I can't do anything to it.
Woohoo! Oh, thank God. +1. Give me 3 1/1 soldiers, and I will tap 3 mana to draw 3 cards.
But I mainly plan on using that 4-card draw.
Sweet.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna play
That's the only
Westvale
reason
Abbey.
it's there.
Then, do I have any green? I do. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna play the Elder of Yavimaya. Also, oh, I don't have any mana left.
What does he have?
When it dies, search library.
Yeah, and I can sacrifice him to draw a card.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
It's Casey's turn.
It's Casey's turn.
Oh, where's my Castle of Interest when I need it?
Somewhere in there, draw all your cards. You'll find it.
It's up
Why
your
did
butt,
he do?
Casey.
Liliana.
Casey, it's up your butt.
Oh,
Are you sure Liliana's not a him?
I feel like Liliana's into hentai.
Of course she is.
Armor of Blood Feast. 1, 2. Lose a life.
Don't you mean Arguel's Bloodfast?
Yeah, that.
He's never going to flip that over. I'm gonna tell you right now, Ted.
Mhm.
He's never flipping that.
Why?
Because he needs to be at 5 or less life.
Well, it might happen.
Oh, it absolutely can happen.
I did the spell for me.
2, 3,
Where are my
4.
soldiers? There they are. They're the nice, sexy, full art ones.
You worry me sometimes.
Can you grab the
Don't
first
tell me that
My turn.
they're not cool.
Ow!
Wanna be cold?
My hair! You got it. Don't laugh at me. Hurry. Got it. Here you go. Right here.
Island.
There you go.
Talarian Scholar. Gabe Milton.
Brave the Sands. Chromatic Lantern, of course.
Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to reveal Sky Scribing.
Okay.
Everybody draws.
How many?
Just one.
Wait, did you splice that onto Arcane?
Huh?
Is that a splice onto Arcane spell?
No, it's Forecast.
Oh,
It's Forecast, just play it.
okay.
Or it's reveal it and then it does things. Followed up with, I'm going to attach Nimbus Naiad
It's got flying now.
to Brineborn Cutthroat. I'm gonna go to 8. gonna play a Manolith, and I will pass the turn. I lied. Casey.
Take 8.
17 in the air. I'm sorry, not 17. 22 in the air.
That's not healthy. Is Liliana still alive?
Yep.
Why is she still alive?
Because I don't plan on ulting with her. I'm using her as card draw.
Because he knows I'll focus her with all these flying things. What happened to the last one?
I'm gonna +1 using all these soldiers to draw 3 cards. I'm gonna get 3 more soldiers. No water.
And so start the soldiers.
I can't open it. I have one hand.
That he's able to tap for mana.
That's how he does it.
I'm gonna raise the alarm, get 2 more soldiers.
Raise the alarm?
Raise the alarm.
Oh.
The alarm has been raised, and now I have exactly all the soldiers in my deck.
Makes sense.
I mean, you can throw 17 at Casey. I'm sure he'd like that.
I'd be fine with that.
Play a skull clamp.
How many cards are left in your deck?
Enough.
How many cards are left in yours?
Enough. I have a way to put my graveyard in my deck.
Do you?
I have a way to kill Casey.
What would you say if I were to make you draw your deck? I do have
I don't
a
think
way.
my hand's big enough for that.
I do have a way for this to happen.
You know what I'm gonna say?
As
to
in both of us
Yeah,
at the same time?
all of us. Except for I have no maximum hand size.
Yes, but I have something that can put my hand in my deck, or my graveyard into my deck.
Same. But the only thing being that it only goes in your graveyard at the end of your turn.
True.
Then
And you also have to.
and then
It's
you have-
upkeep, untap, upkeep, draw.
So you would draw before you'd be able to play a sorcery that would put your graveyard back into your hand. And plus, I could make you draw again.
Okay.
And then if you're out of cards, then you have to draw. Then you lose.
This all sounds very complicated.
No, it's just it's a really stupid thing. I don't have enough mana for that. I would need like 70 mana, and I don't have enough of that. I could make them really pissed at me because I could make them draw 30 cards.
Can I retake some of that back and put Champion of Landfall to get 5/1/1 counters? Is everyone okay with that?
Is that a creature?
Yeah.
No, you can't.
Are you gonna
Yeah.
counter?
I am gonna counter that.
I'm not gonna allow that.
Alright. I'm gonna play Tuskguard. Wait, no. I'm an idiot.
You said it, honey.
You said it, we just didn't disagree.
3, 4. I don't need to do that.
Does anybody else need anything? Anybody else hungry? Because I can make something.
I'm all set.
Is there any chance I can bother you for a glass of water?
No, you can't have water. Do you know how much water costs? No.
Well, I
Of
guess
course
I'm
you can
dying.
have water.
Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna sacrifice 5 creatures. I'm gonna tap these two bugs for green and black. I'm gonna sacrifice 5 creatures to
What's happening?
activate Westvale Abbey.
Oh god, he's got a big creature.
Ornamental Profane.
Does that count as a summon or no?
No.
Oh god.
Casey, you know what's happening.
Fighting, stay awake.
Do I?
longer, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got some like weird vampire demon thing.
You're gonna start
You
all
know
those
exactly
big
what's gonna
moves.
happen.
Yeah.
Todd, take 9.
Is it in the air?
Come on,
Yes.
watch out.
And you swung all your air at me.
Okay, block with a 1/1 bird.
2 months because it
Okay, sweet.
started
I gained
holding
9.
his head up at 2 months.
I'm gonna say when Bailey hit 3 months is when she started teething.
I'm going to.
But she didn't get her teeth until 5.5.
Yeah, he likes
So
to
she
pick
was
a lot.
cranky.
So wait,
that
Skull
whole time.
clamp.
Huh?
Sacrifice a soldier. Draw 2
Started
cards.
teething at 3 months, didn't get any till 5.
Yeah. They just stayed right there at the tip of her gums, and the doctor's like, they're gonna come in any day now. No, any day they didn't.
2 months later.
Yeah. But she actually lost her teeth before her bigger brother. I was like, wait a minute, this is not
I'm
fair.
gonna play Corpse Jack Menace. Whenever a +1/+1 counter goes on something, I double the amount.
Can I?
Yeah, sure.
Going to Ash.
Is that a creature thing?
Yeah.
Counter target creature spell.
Oh yeah, it is. That is a creature.
That is a creature thing.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and go to my discard step, discarding a swamp and a forest.
The one game I always wanted to learn how to play as far as card games go was the Pokemon card game.
Yeah, you don't want to get into this. This is an expensive hobby.
But I know
Pokemon is
this
even more
is an
expensive.
expensive hobby.
Yeah. This,
Well, it's a one-time expense sort of thing.
Yeah.
True.
Whereas this is. Oh, you want that card? $50 for one card.
And
oh,
you have
want
to
that?
constantly check rates.
Yeah, and like you want that pack? $64.
Yeah.
What you doing?
I know Innistrad right now, Innistrad block is going for $25 a pack.
Like a pack of 10.
It's a pack of 15.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That's not much better.
It's still
Have 2, Cycle Wander of Death.
The Modern Masters, the first one goes for $30, and the only reason that it goes for $30
Here's
is because there's
a pitcher of water. Here's ice. If you want ice, if not, there's a sink in there you can dump it out.
the only reason is because they have 2
3.
chances of getting
What's
a
that?
$500 card.
-1.
And a
Target player puts the top
1K
4 cards
card.
into their library in the graveyard.
Is it a creature?
No.
Oh.
Planeswalker.
That seems very complicated.
Modern Masters is
I thought this was bad. Because I want
Casey,
to
can you
at
put the
one point
creature on?
have all the books.
Please.
Just so
Wait,
that
please.
you can have them in a personal library and
Yeah,
Is it
exactly.
going to
just
be dead?
leave them alone
It's
for
gonna be
years.
So it's
we
not
never
dead.
touch
Yeah.
them, and then down the
Like,
road when
really
I'm
use it.
50, 60 years old, I have a bunch of friends over there. You've got D&D?
I would
Yes,
prefer
I do!
that
I mean, it's fine if you don't.
I
play
haven't
it, but-
used them in 80 years.
What are you, Jerry?
Oh God.
Gabe.
Yeah?
Top 4 cards graveyard.
Okay. Anguished Unmaking, Abrupt Decay, Opal Palace, and Hungry Hydra.
And spells and abilities can't search your library.
For how long?
Ashiok.
Until Ashiok goes away.
Okay.
That it? Is that all of us, or is that?
I'll let you.
Oh, cool.
Cleaning overs
I
here.
tried DMing at one point.
I amass 1.
It didn't work.
Oh, cool. So he'll
I
get
did.
countered.
It was far more complicated than I actually thought it
So-
was going to be. And I was just like, I don't know if I can do all this right now.
I get a 1/1 bird. Gabe Mill too.
Why am I being milled?
How many cards? Because I have almost. I have a lot of mana.
I have a lot of mana, and I want to.
Is that it?
Yes.
Cool. Casey, you might be dead.
Yeah, attack him, please. I've been getting screwed over from the very beginning of
Because
this
I mean, I can swing 17 at you with 2 creatures. Okay. So I guess first off, I will
Maybe.
do an island.
Could you, since you changed things upstairs and stuff, would you change this? These change. Some group and stuff like that from upstairs. Especially those stairs. They're really strong.
So I'll play Crosstown Courier. Casey Mill too.
Alright, we'll take that upstairs for you then.
Okay.
Gabe, you want me to help you out?
Yes.
Okay. It'll have to be next turn. But
Okay. I'll just put that in there.
If he needs a diaper change, you're gonna need the diaper bag because it has the diapers in it.
yeah. Play Teferi's Time Twist.
He's gonna exile something and then bring it back at
Yep.
the end of the turn.
I'm gonna exile Crosstown Courier. Casey Mill too.
I've done nothing.
What's your demon?
It's a 9/7.
Okay, I'm gonna play Jace's Ruse.
Mhm.
I'm gonna return it to your hand.
Oh, now it's a land again.
And Casey. You know what, Gabe? I'm gonna help you out.
Mm-hmm.
That's going back to your hand.
Oh, finally.
Casey, I might help you out here. I'm swinging 12 at you in the air.
Alright, put me down to 5.
And pass turn.
What's everyone's lowest power creature?
3.
1.
Lowest power?
Yeah, lowest power.
2. If it gets attacked, 7.
Westvale Abbey. I'll tap 4 soldiers. Play Parallel Lives. It doubles the amount of tokens I get.
Oh, cool.
No, nothing to that.
No, you're good.
Okay.
I'm fully tapped.
No, that's right.
I'll tap Yavimaya Elder for a green along with Sandstep Citadel and my planes will be up planes. These are all my lands here. I will play Champion of Lamholt.
What is it?
It's the 1/1 that gets bigger whenever a creature enters the battlefield. Is it getting countered?
I'm gonna Psychic Barrier.
What's that do?
Controller, counter target creature spell, its controller loses 1 life.
Oh.
And mill 2.
Why am I milling 2?
Because of Sage's Road Denizen. Because Murmuring Mystic creates blue birds. Every time a blue creature enters the battlefield, an opponent gets to mill.
Gets to? Has to. Is more like it.
I like the phrasing gets to.
I think you should go fuck yourself. Learn that phrase. Alright,
I do every morning.
I don't want to know that. Izoni? Don't you dare. You put her in my hand for a reason.
Yes, so I can do this. No, I'm kidding. That's what's fun with the blue decks. No, his only goes out.
5.
I'm not here to win. I'm here to screw with
7,
people.
8.
You have to beat him.
Alright, I get 16 1/1s.
Okay.
I don't have any sort of wave there.
I don't need it.
You just have the amount of tokens to be able to fix it.
No, I don't. I just don't need it.
I'm gonna minus Elspeth and destroy all creatures with power 4 or greater.
Okay.
You're doing what?
I'm destroying all creatures with power 4 or greater.
Do you have to tap her to do that?
No.
Oh, she's a
Planeswalker.
Nothing.
Okay.
Mine are all 3. Why are you so mad? Why do you have to be mad? This is only a game.
Gabe! Well, he's gonna go back to the command zone.
Yeah, he is. And hey, Mill too.
Why me?
Well, I was gonna do Casey that time, but you just destroyed a couple of my creatures.
Well, you know what? Look at this.
Okay.
Casey, how many creatures do you have on the land? It doesn't matter, I'm tapped out.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
It doesn't matter, I'm tapped out.
I know.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Sounds like he's back.
That's right, we're pretty much almost done.
Shaggy's back. Tell a friend.
I can't identify what it is, it's not going in my mouth.
That's not good. What's getting milled?
Fish, you want upside?
Alright.
Yes.
First, Temple of Ascati.
That's what I'm gonna name my first baby. Baby.
I feel 4.
Alright.
I
It
mean,
would have gotten confusing.
I mean, there are worse things to name your child.
I draw.
Yeah.
Like having a last
Shahid.
And
like
create a zombie.
sure. Like having a last name of West and naming your daughter North. That was the dumbest thing I'd ever heard.
You wanna know what the dumbest thing I've ever heard? Absidae. You wanna know how to spell it? ABCDE.
Yeah.
Or how about Richard Head?
What?
Yeah.
Richard Head.
He's a principal.
Ben Dover.
Yeah.
Return Centaur.
So many things wrong.
So just for the lulz, I'm gonna pay the 4. Those 2 get tapped.
How does an enchantment get tapped?
Oh, that's an enchantment. That'll get tapped.
Okay.
Casey, you were gonna mill too.
Okay. Gabe, you're milling 4.
Please? Please? Here comes the second harvest.
Can I count how many are in your hand?
Sounds like somebody's in the
Graveyard? Yeah, go ahead.
5.
Oh, my
And-
library.
Scare.
Yeah, I'll count it.
Yeah.
Scare it out.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20,
4.
21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26,
4 to
27,
graveyard.
30, 31, 32, 33,
Lovely.
36, 37,
Abstruse.
40,
Sorry guys, we're a little slick.
45.
Alright, over here
I have 45 creatures. Or 45.
Oh, you got my polymorph.
Just fine.
What the?
It's destroy target creature. It can't be regenerated. It reveal the top card until you do a creature card.
Oh, I love this. I love that polymorph. I love that polymorph.
Look at the face.
It's cold and wet, so there you go.
I'm never using Mentor of Mimika ever again, unless it's for mana.
Did we ever decide to be amassed? Does that count as a zombie token?
It is a zombie army.
So no.
Hand me the picture. Of what? Poor fever?
There you go. Got it?
Yeah, you go, buddy.
Can see.
I heard the word jalapenos said too much today.
Give me a
Why is that?
Because it was Brett Akion's birthday, and he got a pizza of jalapenos.
He does like his jalapeno.
It was actually like really good. Like I didn't know how good it was gonna be, so I tried it a little bit, and it was really good.
Oh, you got a mill deck?
Kind of. It's the way these two work. So it's Sage's Rhododendron. Whenever a blue creature enters the battlefield, target opponent target player mills too. Remembering Mystic, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, create a 1/1 blue bird illusion creature token with flying.
I should have just baited out all of the counter spells with Gabe. That's what I should have done. But instead, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go for it.
How'd that work out for you?
Well,
it didn't.
My ghetto version of doubling season is gone.
What's the ghetto version of doubling season?
Parallel lives and
Parallel lives. Okay.
Gabe, draw a card, discard a card.
Great, perfect. Discarding cultivate.
Okay, Homer Explorer, Gabe Mill 4. I'm gonna cast Sleep. You.
Oh.
Good night.
And you did it come back?
Yes, sir.
No.
Not you.
Didn't you put it on my trombone list?
No, that was a different one. So that was an enchantment. This is just a spell.
Oh.
Casey Mill 2. I'm sorry, Casey Mill 4. What was that one? That.
Yeah, so Joe is not playing a fighter anymore.
Oh, you don't want to play a fighter anymore?
He wanted to go Bard, I think.
No, he's going Wizard.
Oh.
Arcane Archer?
No,
that would be fighter.
That's a fighter.
That's what he was gonna do, but now he's not doing that anymore.
Paladin.
Casey, your zombie gets.
Find your character sheet, Casey.
Oh. Yes, you did.
Your god
It was
gets
hiding
returned to
right
your
behind Joe's.
Of course it was. Was it?
Mill 2, your god gets returned to your
I
hand.
have a finger
Well, your
back.
hand.
Hey, it's got a good grip
I'm
there.
gonna have to go with no on that one.
I shouldn't have kept the greediest hand of all hands. Because if I didn't, I would have popped off way earlier.
Okay, we're gonna play Spectral Sailor Gabe, Mill 2.
There's my explosive vegetation. Oh, great. Perfect. Increasing devotion.
It's a lot more involved than the normal sheets.
Well, because these sheets have your stuff that you get at certain levels written down for you already, so you don't have to worry about it.
Oh snap! I
It
didn't
saves
even
you a
notice.
lot of time and
I did not
stuff.
even
So like,
notice that.
this is gonna spoil a little bit about what these people are, but like for the rogue one, it
playing
shows sneak
Stronghold
attack, shows
Machinist.
all that stuff. You know what I mean?
Casey Mill
For
2.
the paladin, it shows just like the divine sense, things like that.
Intriguing.
Go to combat.
I know you want something. That's your pinky.
Sort of origin feature would be the architect,
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, what's your sorcerer origin? Is it dragon? Is it?
Okay, Gabe, I swing
Oh yeah, the wild
4 at
yeah.
you and 9 at Casey.
I'm just so used to seeing draconic sorcerers.
I can't block it, so.
My
Just 'cause I figured Brandon's back.
first
Take
chapter,
four.
the first
Cool, you
chapter I
mill
did
3
was-
from.
And I got very happy when I hit, I think it was like level 14 or something.
How much
with
is left?
wings.
Yeah.
And I was
That's what all sorcerers
What?
do. It's horribly, honestly, because
Actually, in response,
you very
I-
rarely see.
No four.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the house, in the basement. Yeah, I brought it down. That's I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17. Yes, you are. 29.
Oh, almost there. Go. And your features don't.
Yeah, I know.
blue players. That's why I make the deck. It's a lot of fun.
If you're lucky, you'll fall
I'm
back
gonna
asleep.
+1, get 3 more soldiers.
He'll stay. No, he'll wake back up around 9, 10 o'clock and eat one more time and then go to bed.
Perfect. Command tower.
Speaking of which,
Do you have any enchantments or artifacts?
I have a couple artifacts. I think 1 artifact. No enchantments. 2 artifacts.
What are they?
Magic mirror and it's somewhere in here.
Is it a
Like a
raspberry relic?
No, I already used that.
What's magic mirror do?
At beginning, I have no maximum hand size. In the beginning of my upkeep, put a knowledge counter on the magic mirror. Then draw a card for each knowledge counter on the magic mirror.
Alright, so I'm just gonna hit you with the Jukabog. Exile your entire graveyard.
Is that one here?
Yeah.
So I can't counter it.
No.
Okay.
That's my turn.
I'm okay with that. Okay, draw a card and discard a card.
I have a feeling this is not going to come down to life, so I'm going to take my phone.
what?
Just don't cut me on your stuff. Go there.
Play an island. I'm gonna play Jeskai Sage, mill 2.
Casey did?
Yeah.
I saw you only had 9 health. I knew it was just a matter of time there.
Well, I kind of put myself down there for, like a
Jesus
bloodfest.
I'm
Bloodfest.
gonna respond to that. I'm gonna statue the bird making guy.
Is your toe rattling?
I'm gonna devious cover up that.
What's that?
Counter target spell. Exile it. And I can put cards in my graveyard into my library.
Okay, so I'm gonna mill 2.
Of course he is.
You're actually in mill 4 because of the Jason's Triumph.
Yeah,
So
you get
just-
low there. Shelf your discard pile in your library.
I had that card in my hand.
Do you have enough to mill me? That's the real question.
Huh?
Do you have enough to mill me?
Maybe.
I'm just waiting. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Joe
6,
finally started messaging me.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Told him what you guys were up to.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
I do. If you let me get to next hand.
No.
I'll take us both out.
No.
Suicide?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
The bottle underneath his teeth.
I really feel like
The
I
other
should
bottle
have
went the other way.
asked more stuff in the actual town, but
Yeah, you guys are following a nice red herring there.
I do have enough.
I'm too dumb to realize.
So I'm gonna play Skyscraping. We're each gonna draw 19 cards, and you're gonna mill 2.
I got literally all my shit that I didn't need.
Yeah.
Alright.
I just wanted to end it like that. It is. Anyway, back to D&D.
I completely blame Casey.
Excuse me.
It's all Casey's fault.
It
There's
is all
nothing you can do.
Casey's
I already
fault.
know Casey's deck's weakness is flying stuff.
Yeah. If I
Zombies
have a way,
can't hit
if I have
things
a way
in
to
the
get my zombies flying, then it's
Unless they're flying zombies.
That would be crazy.
He can actually do that.
I know he
There-
can.
There's
Is he
a
running blue?
yeah.
Oh, then totally can.
it's a blue-black.
Yeah, there's plenty of stuff.
It's
they can
mostly
do.
black though.
It's mostly zombies black.
There's like archetype of imagination. There's the one that amasses and gives all or all creature tokens flying.
I thought there was just a mass.
I think it's
Flying.
a mass. It gives your zombies. It's either zombies or zombie armies.
I thought it was just a zombie army.
It might be. I don't know.
If it's a zombie creatures or zombie tokens you control gain flying, then we
it
automatically know that
He spit up a
we've
little
been
bit.
playing it wrong.
It
And
happens.
that zombie army token is
It
technically a
washes.
zombie.
No, not all
Which,
over
would
your
that
hoodie.
count as one, or
Just
each
all
one
over
we
his-
encounter would count as another zombie?
His
No,
clothes?
it count as one.
You got lucky.
No, zombie
It's a
armies
little
are most definitely
Watch
not
it.
zombies. They're completely different things.
Well, we don't know now. Alright,
Well, I know.
back to D&D.
I only know because I played the MS.
Here, give me that fucking
MS
set. I don't know if you
arena.
move that up.
Oh,
Yeah, except for that cord. No, Joe, I don't have to give a warning. Oh, there's a baby though.
Oh, is Joe watching?
I don't think so.
what's up?
Alright, so does anyone want to do anything during the rest overnight?
I'm going to attempt to find out if there's any completely not so legal magics that they will not allow.
That's necromancy.
Um, who are you speaking to with this during the rest?
The dwarf.
The
'cause
dwarf?
He seems to be very knowledgeable.
Why don't you ask the furbolg?
He would be taking the second to the last. He would be taking the second watch.
Okay.
Okay. So, do you ask him to wake you? Ask him to wake you up for that watch.
Yeah.
Okay. And he will do so. He says, necromancy is usually the worst. Not tolerated. There have been people who dabble in the school of necromancy, but they're
I would really love Andromedus.
those that they summon are not used for harmful, and they're kept under close watch. And we've had a couple good eggs, so to speak. But the bad eggs we usually have to put down.
So there's no magics that are just like kill on sight.
Usually blood magic.
Ooh, big
Usually,
yikes.
usually blood magic is the worst.
Well, it's a good thing I use fire magic.
I guess so. But yes, getting you to the capital will be a good thing to get you certified.
Okay.
They will have you show what you're capable of for your magic. Just the usual stuff.
Okay. I have a plan. I'm gonna wear my sword, so when I draw it, I'm gonna cut myself on the leg and pretend that it was an accident, and then I can cover it in frost.
Frosting? You cover your...
Does anyone want to be woken up for the last watch?
I'll take the last watch.
Okay. So the dwarf wakes you up and wakes up the gnome. And the gnome doesn't talk to you at all during his watch. He's watching out, and he's got these weird goggles on. It just strikes you as odd. He has a little kit that he brings out, and he's mixing
A kid?
concoction. Kit.
Oh.
Kit. And he's mixing these different concoctions, liquids and things like that. And he puts a couple aside, and towards the end of his watch, puts a couple aside, and takes down the kit and puts it away.
I don't watch anything around. I am focused on what he's doing.
And he talks to you while he's doing it. He says, yes, I am what you call an alchemist. And I'm really good at brewing potions. Quiet. I'm really good at brewing potions and things like that.
What kind of potions can you brew?
Hold on, let me get out my sheets.
I can make an embiggening potion, but only for one body part.
Your toe.
No.
I can make a potion that you sweat boogers.
What?
That's disturbing.
And a potion that spontaneously combusts anyone.
Would it work on a fire elemental?
Yes, but it really wouldn't do anything.
I can create a potion that'll heal you. I create one that will increase your walking speed. Another one that makes you a little bit sturdier to hit. One that lets you hit harder.
Ooh, hit harder.
What about a mana potion?
Once in a while, I can make one that can let you fly. And finally, there's one that can change the way you look.
What do you call the one that increases my movement speed? Coffee.
Oh.
How do you take
Like
that
I
one?
buy the strength potion.
I didn't make one of those today. I made one that makes somebody walk a little bit faster, and the one that transforms you.
Transforms.
Transforms.
Yeah, I can sell it to you for 100 gold.
Good job, poor.
You probably have 10 gold on you.
I have 9 gold.
What did you get?
Can he have a ninth of the potion?
What does that change me?
Roll a persuasion check.
For 9 gold, I don't.
Oh my god.
This is actually going to be really good.
That is a 19.
And looks around and says, I can just say I messed up here, try it.
I drink it.
Okay, you are under the effects of the Alter Self spell. What do you want to look like?
I want to be bigger than him.
Okay, so you drink it, and the first thing you see is the Goliath sleeping on the ground, and you're like, yeah. And so you only grow about half a foot, but you now look exactly like the druid for the next 10 minutes.
Bonjo.
Bonjo confused. Why are there
About
two
5 minutes
Bonjo?
after this spell takes effect, the rest of the party, everyone else starts to wake up, and you see a smaller you.
Bonjo concerned about this situation.
I better Bonjo.
Clearly not, considering voice of Bonjo is deeper than your voice. Fake Bonjo.
We shall put this to the test.
I think the little one has the deepest voice.
We shall.
Eat ass, little.
You've already seen the picture?
No.
Did you not
No.
see what he said?
Tumble.
There will be no ass eating at this house.
Alright, so I guess we're getting an arm wrestle contest.
Yes.
Wait, when did this happen?
Okay, both of you make opposing strength checks.
Well, he lost.
The original?
No.
That's a 12.
22.
About halfway down. One more.
Bonjo, I thought you were a druid.
Bonjo's big. Oof. That's a 12.
The 17.
Back up to the center.
This is quite intense.
19.
17.
Starting to lean the other way.
Oh my god. What'd you get?
14.
12.
A little bit more. It's not enough to slam your arm
I think
down.
this is the real Bonjo.
14.
12.
Starting to go back up to the middle.
15.
17.
God!
Taking the ground again. This time the dwarf is talking to the gnome and says, "You gave him away your potions, didn't you?"
Natural 20.
The gnome's like, "Yeah."
Natural 1!
That was a 7.
Okay, look
What's
at
your total?
11. Yeah.
And what was your
22.
total? 22? Almost there. One more.
Oh,
If you win it, you win it.
maybe not. No.
23.
13.
Almost back up to the middle again.
God damn it!
14.
9.
Half down.
Not even 7. All right.
17.
16.
Oh,
So close, just a little more.
oh God, Gabe lost.
17.
8.
As your hand slams down, in front of you is no longer you. The effects of the potion were off.
What's his strength again?
15.
I'm pummeling his face into the 12.
12 hit?
No. 16 is my AC.
Doesn't mean I can't grab your face and shove it into the floor.
Make a athletic check. Make a acrobatics check or athletics, your choice.
10.
12.
12. You grab him, make a attack roll. With advantage.
Yeah, please give me advantage on that. 6.
6. You go to push him, trip him down to the ground, but he's just keeping his ground and unable to. You're not quite able to throw him on the ground.
Antra has a 19 in strength and an 18 in wisdom.
Banjo rolled a
15
really
in
good stats.
strength and a 12 in wisdom.
You're just getting better rolls.
Yeah.
He's got to go in Daijo.
No. Of course. 5 rolls that are great.
Onward to the capital.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm dragging him.
You dragging him?
Yeah.
Yep, the rope is still around you.
And I'm ensuring that he's on the floor.
And then he's hitting every single stone in the room.
Okay.
Your little man.
Every stone, every pothole, every sharp nail that's sticking out.
Especially every sharp nail.
Okay. So you guys start making your way more to the capital. It is about a 5-day journey to get to the capital.
You didn't bring any food.
Mantra can make food.
Oh, you can?
It's just. Banjo is going to go into the forest and find berries. Excuse Banjo.
Are you still dragging the thing?
Yeah.
Would have been better if you said Banjo needs to go relieve himself.
He also slides up to you and goes, I'll help you forage, it's not a problem.
Oh, God.
Banjo doesn't need assistance foraging. Banjo is a strong man and can find things. He's wise, Banjo is.
Very well. He darts off into the forest.
No, you don't.
Shit. Banjo did not think this plan through. Come on, retard.
Rude.
Natural 20 to find berries.
Okay.
Survival, I'm guessing.
Yeah, whatever it is.
8 to cast good berry.
21.
So you found the berries he just made.
So you start foraging. You're able to find some mushrooms, some berries, a bunch of different things that you guys could potentially eat.
1 for me, 2 for you. 1 for me, 2 for you.
What?
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
Banjo only need 1.
How
Now
many,
sated for
how many
you.
good berries did you create? 10?
10.
Okay. So create your 10 good berries. Are you mixing it in with the stuff that you found?
Sure. I will eat one of the good berries
Okay.
so that they
So
aren't
you are
suspicious.
fully sustained. So,
Yeah.
so you mix the stuff and all the other stuff. As you come back from your foraging session, there's already a deer getting skinned and taken care of by the elf.
I will go over and start praying.
Okay.
With this.
I would like to help the elf clean the deer.
Okay. Make a dexterity check just to see if you get in his way or not.
Just to humor him.
Well, yes, to humor me.
That's a 16.
Okay, yeah, easy enough. With a little bit of guidance, you've never had to skin a deer before.
Yeah.
With a little bit of guidance, he teaches you how to skin a deer. You now know how to skin a deer.
Cool.
So, and prepare it to be consumed.
Can I eat the heart?
If you want to.
See, normally at home, we used to just find whatever meat was there and tear it into pieces.
The house looks at you and says, I can imagine so.
Yeah.
The more civilized races, please don't be offended by this, tend to usually cook their food prior to consuming it. Because it messes with their insides, we'll say.
Wait, you
Makes
set
them
this
sick.
on fire?
Yes, cook it.
Oh, I thought we were just gonna.
Well, if you want, I can cut you off the side.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah,
that
that'd be
way
great.
you have no food to not
I
eat.
keep forgetting you're a kobold.
Yeah.
So I keep thinking you're like a gnome or a halfling, and I'm like, that's so disgusting. But he's a kobold, so he's a fucking lizard. It makes more sense.
Halfling and sub races, man.
So
they get
breakfast has
nasty.
been made. The gnome gives the dwarf the other potion. Says, you're a gnome, right? What's your movement speed? 25?
25.
Says, if you want, you can take this for the day.
What is this?
Let's say potion. That'll make you a little bit speedier.
Lovely.
Yeah, it made you pay.
Didn't actually take payment from him.
No, that's true. He did not make you pay.
So, that is a experimental potion of swiftness.
Lovely. Experimental.
Yes.
So it could make me quick, it could make me slow, we don't know yet.
It makes you fast in all aspects of your life.
Oh, dude.
It increases your walking speed by 10 feet for 1 hour.
That's actually really useful.
So I can go 35 spaces.
For
as
1 hour.
opposed to everyone else's generic 30.
Well, the one who made the potion only can move 25.
He essentially gave the gnome coffee.
No, giving the gnome coffee would be a haste spell. Would be like a haste potion.
It'd be like, oh, what's his name?
So you guys break camp and you start heading off towards the capital. Is there anything you guys want to do on the journey?
I'm gonna lean over to one of these people and say, "Purple ones are good berries."
Well,
I want
I'm
to
sure
find a
they
squirrel and name it
taste
Hammy.
just fine, big guy.
I want to find a squirrel and name it Hammy.
Make a survival check to try to find a squirrel.
Damn it. That didn't work. 6.
You find a nice pine cone.
Yay! Pine cone! Now we can lure a squirrel! Yeah!
I am going to half hunt while we go, and the corpses will be left at a certain cat's tent.
Okay.
Skinned though, because I got hungry. On the way.
What are you hunting? What are you trying to hunt?
Anything and everything.
Make
doesn't
a
matter.
survival check for me.
She's the cat.
I know.
Yeah, but he's a pussy.
There's a reason for this. Survival.
He doesn't have anything to say about it.
That is a 12.
I am waiting.
You're able to find a couple of squirrels.
Oh, so you're a dick then?
Some birds and a few lizards.
Yeah, so I'm gonna
You're an ass?
grab those, skin, a few chunks missing just because I got hungry.
You think so?
Leave them there.
Brandon Casey's lying again.
What?
Oh, really?
He's saying he's not an ass.
Yeah. Think so?
Yes.
Do I notice these things happening?
You notice that there are these dead squirrels that are skinned and lizards. There's a couple of chunks out of them.
I guess I'm gonna go cook these and eat them.
Wait. Never mind.
Nope, I don't care.
About midday during your travels, there is a horse and cart coming down towards the town that you guys left from. Guy has a nice fancy little hat with a feather in it. Looks not like a noble, but like a merchant of sorts.
I kind of want that feather. How hard would you think it would be
Bonjo
to
doesn't think this is
grab
good.
that feather
You can certainly try.
Bonjo advises you this is not
throw you across his face and you just grab it out of the way.
I think you would notice that.
Probably.
I'm good. I'm not gonna go yet. Bonjo says this is a good idea. You said it's a good idea?
As you guys are passing him, says, potions for sale if you're looking.
No, we have an alchemist.
Very well.
What is an alchemist? He made that one look like you.
And he made me faster.
I was better, Bonjo.
By the way, if you drink that potion, it's gone now. It's been over an
He
hour.
was stronger, Bonjo. Bonjo, help me hunt.
Bonjo's stronger, Bonjo. Just he roll better.
What is this roll?
I really don't think Bonjo understands the idea of a roll right now.
Is that at 20?
That is a nat 20 for survival.
Very nice.
I'm pulling Bonjo along to help me hunt. And
Which basically means that I'm being dragged along.
Yep, pretty much. You're just sitting on the ground being dragged to the forest.
Yeah, alright.
Make a perception check for me.
Can I lure a squirrel?
You're going to try and make a survival check.
Ooh. 16.
13. You hear the dwarf saying to the elf that he suspects there's more than just a kobold that can cast magic.
I'm gonna go help them hunt. As I scurry away to the.
So the four of you are in the forest.
I got a 16 on that survival for luring squirrel.
Okay. You are able to find a squirrel.
Can I? See, I don't have anything to help me.
you need to subclass into a ranger, and then
I have
a
animal
squirrel
companion.
Or did I find them? Am I with them?
Make a survival check. Try
I
to
did
find them
not
while
think
they're
this
hunting.
through. I did not have anything to help me.
Oh, that worked.
You have a druid.
Find an acorn and give it to
Yeah.
her.
It's very easy to follow the Goliath's tracks and the skid mark through the dirt. While you guys are off hunting and you are still in the camp with them, the dwarf says, "So what's so special about you?"
I'm tiny.
But the kobold said he hired you. What are your skills?
I'm not sure yet. He doesn't know. I have no idea why he hired me.
Are you good with the sword?
I'm tiny.
A tiny one, like a dagger, I'm okay with, I guess.
A dagger is a short sword to him.
Technically speaking, yes. I'm
a-
okay with the dagger.
Hold on.
I don't know if I'm good with swords.
What is your class?
He's a
Sorcerer.
sorcerer.
Oh god!
He basically has the Inquisition out for him,
Pretty much.
and we left him alone.
Like,
I'm coming to warn you.
Make a
Just
wisdom
say that
saving
you-
throw for
Just
me.
say that you're 10 too.
okay, my wisdom is actually fairly good, so I might. Oh, you know what? Go to mom so I can deal with this. And try to not get myself arrested or immediately killed. Ooh, that wasn't actually bad. Just a wisdom thing?
Wisdom saving.
19.
19?
Yes.
Not bad.
19. I was very happy with that.
That's a good roll.
Oh,
So-
no.
As you're talking to the dwarf and he's asking questions, the one person who still has not let their cowl down with the kind of fork says, "Well, I suggest that you tell us everything about yourself." And you resist the suggestion.
Oh!
Can I ask why you want to know everything about me?
Because you don't carry... What weapon do you carry?
A dagger.
I have a mace and a dagger.
Mace and dagger? They say...
Technically I have 2 daggers, but let's not deal with that compatibility.
They say, just, you seem frail, you're not wearing armor, so we're curious what he would see in you.
I'm tiny. Armor's heavy. It hurts my back. I'm a frail person. I was
There's
born.
this new term
I was
for
born
people
with
that
diseases.
It's
It took
called
a
a
lot.
bitch.
It took a lot of medication for me to not be sad. and
Roll a
pathetic.
conception check for me.
Who says I'm lying? 18.
18?
Yeah, I'm happy with this.
Momo says, very well.
I've been taking this new miracle drug. It's called opium.
We believe that some of your companions may be casters.
Really?
And they're going to have to come with us to the city for a trial.
Why?
Because they're not registered. If they were registered, they would have told us.
Why do you think?
Oh. Weird. Okay.
We're not sure about the dumb one.
Wait.
The big guy.
Which dumb one are you talking about? Because there's two. There's Tiefling
The
and
one
the giant.
The one being dragged through the
Straight.
forest right now. We're not sure. However, the big one, we did see his druidic force focus yesterday, so we know he's a caster.
Oh. That's.
And since you don't really know them, maybe you can give us a hand. That's why I want to know what you were capable of.
I wouldn't be entirely against it, but I don't fancy death. So if this ends in me dying, I will haunt you for the rest of your life. I promise you.
Well, if you help us, we won't be the ones to kill you.
Fair enough. I'm okay with this. Sort of. Ish.
Are you being truthful?
About what?
What you just said. That you'll help them.
Oh.
Truthful? Don't tell me. Just roll persuasion or deception, and just tell me your total. Don't tell me what you actually. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. 21.
Thank God he's a sorcerer. That charisma's really high.
Right? It's the highest thing I've got.
Bonjo does
Same
not
here.
require
Alright,
charisma.
have I caught
Yes,
up
he
to
does.
Yes, you have caught up to them at this point.
I'm warning them. I'm gonna warn you guys. Those people suspect that there's more than just one caster here.
I want to know what we found before we go back.
I want to know what
There's a
was.
reason. There's a reason for this.
I want to know if we even should go back.
You are able to hunt and fell a wild boar.
Well, now, wait a minute.
Okay.
And obviously I'm not with you, so this is just me speaking to y'all, food for thought kind of thing. If you don't go back, that would sort of solidify their suspicions that you're magic casters.
Well, they've
because
already seen
now
my
you-
druidic focus.
Well, yeah, but they know for sure you, but they don't know about him, or these two for certain. They suspect it, but they don't
He flat out
know
said
it.
that he was able to cast magic, but he's going to get certified.
I have a
Oh,
loophole.
right. I
I'm
forgot.
only 3, but that's technically like already like middle age for a kobold.
Fair enough.
What age
Forgot.
do tieflings mature? Like 1 year?
It's the same rate as humans.
Yeah.
As a tiefling, you would have had to have been certified already.
So I'm screwed.
Technically speaking,
Yeah, but
so
you use divine
I did-
magic. There might be a loophole there.
I did make.
Those of you who in the group has been like within like civilized society
Okay,
for the most part,
technically
I-
speaking,
A little bit.
you would know that the current ruling system is very corrupt, which is why you have not certified.
interesting. So I probably
So
should
how many
try-
of those
I made
guys
one
are there?
change. I made one
We
change
know
to
there
my
are at least
character.
3.
I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with background,
I had a
so
plan
I
on the board.
switched it from haunted one to acolyte.
I'm gonna Star Wars it,
I need to read up on acolytes a little bit.
and
But
when they go to sleep,
like,
I'm going to pop out of the boar.
if I understand it right, acolytes have spent
There you go.
a lot of their life studying.
Unless anybody has other ideas.
So, being a sorcerer, having been studying,
Did you hear
wouldn't I
that?
Did you
technically
hear that?
be
Yeah.
certified?
Star Wars in it?
That depends on what you want to do for your character. If you want your character to have been certified, yes. If you want to have been like a secret sect or whatever, that
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
I just had a thought.
then no.
I just had an idea.
Okay.
Just had an idea. Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a certified sorcerer.
Oh my god.
I'm a certified sorcerer, okay? But I don't carry papers with me. I carry like a little secret stamp to tell other people. Like,
people who are important, like guards and stuff, that I'm certified, so I don't get arrested. But I work for people who are trying to find illegal mages.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
You're way too happy about this.
I get really excited when I have thoughts that actually make sense to more than just me. It's very rare.
Okay, so we had an idea of how we're gonna, or at least I had an idea of how I'm gonna do a surprise attack. Have you seen the 5th Star Wars?
He's gonna taunt on it.
No.
Okay, so
I don't mind if you spoil it either.
So essentially, what it is you cut open the boar and you crawl inside, and then when they're going to sleep, you pop out and you kill them.
So the issue of this is it's not a giant boar, so you're bigger than it, they would notice. Oh yeah, I guess.
Maybe.
But they would probably
one person
notice.
that's going to be certifying
One plus
disappears.
is tired.
The boar killed me.
That's a binky.
I keep being
Without a body?
too much from me again.
I know how to make that look right. I take the boar.
Keep in mind, the cleric one-shot you.
Yeah. So
we're not fighting.
I'm just putting that out there for
In
you guys.
mind. So
You guys weren't even supposed to follow them. But I'm loving this.
So question, what level are these guys?
You don't know.
Yeah. So escape.
Metagame information here.
So, I mean, Bonjo thinks we should escape.
Unless Bonjo follows us from a distance, and we end up in the capital with Bonjo just trailing us, because they only suspect you.
Produce flame.
Because what are you?
You have fire.
You're a rogue.
I am a monk.
Oh, so yeah, you don't really have magic. You have ki, but.
Bonjo has an understanding.
And technically, key wouldn't be considered magic because it's not.
Well,
and because you have been a civilization, you would know that the year is 200 AD after Dave, after the ascension of Dave.
After Dave.
After the ascension of Dave as the new Dawnfather.
You know what that means? We have to find Craven.
Bonjo is understanding of the cycle of life and death. Bonjo understands that to make new life, there must be death.
I don't think that's accurate.
Yeah,
and he drops the produced flame on the floor and begins a wildfire.
Okay.
All right.
So at this point, because I don't know this is happening.
Yep.
Okay. Because you okayed this.
Mm-hmm.
Because you okayed this, I'm going to
Snow squall warning until 9:30 p.m.
Of course. I'm going to very hush-hushly go to the one who tried to suggest on me. Rude.
Make a perception check for me.
Okay. Oh, nat 20.
Okay. As you get close to confront them, you're able to catch a little glimpse inside of their cowl.
Okay.
And their figure is very snake-like.
I was right.
It's a
It's a wanty.
Alright, buddy, I need to put you down. Please don't cry.
Yeah.
I can hold him, baby.
They make excellent. Yeah, they make excellent lizards.
Okay, so does that mean anything to you?
Nope.
Okay, good. So, I pull out this. Ooh, wait, hang on. I want to check something real quick.
Why are you so fussy? Why are you so fussy?
So, Brandon, my weapon right now, is it just a normal greatsword?
Question. Because I've only been doing this for like 2 years, so I don't know a lot.
Yeah.
Religious stuff for this. Which god or goddess would be very associated with mages?
So that's going to be difficult because there's thousands of gods.
Yeah, I mean,
and there's got to be at least like 10
I mean,
for magic.
They even have gods from like Greek mythology, Norse mythology, so you can literally
Yeah.
just go with
You
a
can
god.
literally say a god's name that you want it to be, and I can create a background for it.
Okay.
So if you want to go Greek, Apollo is the god of
And
magic.
Hecate.
And what?
Hecate.
What's a Katie?
She's also a god of magic.
But she's like more evil, while Apollo's more
Or
good.
if you Google Pantheon 5e, that should give you a list of some gods too.
It's just gonna be like
Yeah.
an everlasting pool
Yeah.
of
It's
that.
something, it's something we'll do.
Never-ending pool of
Yeah.
crap.
It's
Okay.
something we'll do.
So,
another time,
because
yeah.
well, because I'm an acolyte, I have I don't know if it's because I'm an acolyte, but I have a holy symbol in my equipment. And
That would be because of the acolyte.
Yeah, and so that I'm gonna say that serves as my badge of certification or what have you. As a spy, to other people, it's just a holy symbol, but to like I don't know guards, and these people seem to be fairly high up in authority. The holy symbol to whatever monastery, what have you, that I'm associated with is known for having mage spies to find other mages who are illegal.
Okay.
So they'd recognize it as, okay, you're with them, we get you, kind of thing.
Okay, I get that.
Cool. So, somebody remind me what I was doing?
You were trying to convince them that you have a stamp of approval.
Okay.
The secret is, yeah.
Okay. All right.
You have certification to be able to use magic.
Now you just have to bullshit hard enough to the point where they see a symbol and don't know all the thousands of gods. You have to hope that they don't know all the thousands of gods.
Right.
And with our luck, this guy's gonna know exactly who the fuck this guy is.
They do know they are the royal guard.
They are the royal guard of this kingdom.
So they would definitely know about
So what
Father Dave and Rajan.
So what if?
Would this kingdom have to be Waterdeep?
So what
We
if?
burned down the forest 2 times.
So what if I am from a scholar monastery thing in the capital that is heavily associated with?
That would be too meta, so I won't allow that.
Okay.
We also have.
Fair enough.
Because if we're going
I would say that you are
Waterdeep,
not originally from this kingdom.
We have a couple
Oh, okay.
different,
Not from the kingdom, but okay.
So keep in mind that you would know that. They're not from this kingdom, and they might not recognize your symbol.
They're not from the kingdom?
You're not from their
I'm
kingdom.
okay. I'm not.
And they might not recognize your symbol.
we have a couple of semi-immortal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Rajan became the new Cord. Dave became the new Dawnfather. Kyber went back to his realm and is now the leader there.
Henry was a changeling, they're technically immortal.
Henry is
A tree now.
Nobody
In
knows.
this forest.
I'm not gonna reveal what happens with Henry until I actually have the story fleshed out for you. Same with Craven.
Because it was taken by vampires.
Oh.
You guys were rescued. The excerpt that I gave you guys had you guys being saved in it.
Okay.
Because Milo let out a slew of cuss words.
Because I think the only non-immortal ones were Milo and Kratos.
Ooh, age.
And also the robot.
Wow.
You
Okay.
forget the robot's
That
name.
works.
No, the robots are.
No, the other robot.
Yeah, that's still immortal.
He's probably dead.
What the fuck is his name? Sanyo?
Sona?
Sana, yeah.
Sana.
Okay. So
You get it?
what?
Figure it out?
Well,
That's a no.
well, I was trying to figure out whether or not how old my gnome would be. And
Any age that you want him to be.
yeah, I didn't realize they could
You would
live to be
definitely-
500 years old.
Yeah, they're
Just say you're 12.
Adulthood doesn't.
9.
Adulthood doesn't start until they're 50. So wait, because of that, would the age
Nope, you'd be screwed because that's why I got. There's a loophole. That's why I'm allowed to do it. I'm technically an adult, but I'm 3.
With my intelligence,
You've
could I
been
technically be a
certified
child?
as per your backstory. However, this kingdom may not necessarily recognize that symbol of certification.
Fair enough.
With my intelligence being so low, could I pass as a child?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
I think so.
Should totally be a.
Can I kill him?
I mean, I could.
He should be a paladin of the Dawnfather.
I could definitely pull off being a fighter.
Yeah, I mean, you could theoretically, as a paladin, you could pull off being a fighter. You'd be a bad one, but you could be a fighter.
And you'd always have this
The dwarf is a
holy
paladin of the
symbol.
Dawnfather.
Oh, is it? Say, I just had a memory of a last life. We helped conceive the kids of the Dawnfather.
Is that who that is?
What?
No.
So what's happening?
No,
What's
no.
going on?
Okay.
The
So
forest is on fire at the moment.
yeah,
Well,
you
it
live
hasn't
forest
started
on fire. I'm talking to
Yes.
Yuantis. I'm going to pray very solemnly
Okay.
and hope that they know.
That they don't know.
You know what? Just because you mentioned it, I'll go with Apollo.
Okay.
Just for the sake of
Okay.
easy. Hope that they know my symbol for whatever monastery, or I feel like that's not the right word, but whatever, that I'm from. And yeah, that works. That serves. That'll do. But that they recognize my stamp of approval as a spy.
Make a straight charisma check.
Straight. Okay.
Just add your charisma modifier to
What'd you get?
Nothing good.
it.
So bad. But it's not a nat 1. It's a 6.
Alright, so you're telling them that.
Still not great, but.
So you are telling them that you are a mage hunter essentially from different kingdom, and that's your certification. Yes.
Even though you have nothing special about you, you're frail.
And I lied to you before when I said I wasn't a mage. I'm actually a mage hunter.
Well, I'm not technically supposed to.
Have you ever heard of the term police brutality?
Right. Something tells me we're about to get into that.
You should have just laid low with that first line.
The dwarf says to you, well, you can either come peacefully, or we can bring you in forcefully.
Well, I'd really rather not cause issues between kingdoms, so if it serves, I will come peacefully until we can get this straightened out.
Very well. And about this time, which direction are you guys running from the fire?
I would
Away
say-
from into the wind.
So, let's say, here is where they are.
Okay.
Here's the beginning of the forest.
Mm-hmm.
Here's us.
So fire
I
in
want
between
us to go here,
Okay.
away from them.
Okay.
That's where I want to go. But, out of the woods, too.
While we're running, and as the smoke and fire starts going, I'm going to pay attention to the scents. I want to see if I can find any kobold warrens
Okay.
to hide in.
Make a perception check for me. As the flames start to kick up, the paladin sees the fire, says to Ianric, the cleric, says, "Can you do anything about it?" The cleric goes, I didn't prepare that today. We need to leave. And they're going to pack up and they're going to start going north, taking you with them.
Okay.
Oh. Whoops.
Taking me with them?
Yes.
Okay. That's fine. Do I have to be in chains since I'm going peacefully?
You will be with the barbarian.
Okay. Who would crush me? I gotcha. We're good.
You are on the horse of the barbarian and you guys are just taking off.
Okay, that works.
So I got a 14.
I guess,
Alright, so you know which way to go. You're looking for the warrens. There are no kobold warrens over here.
Okay.
So I guess, halfway through, I would kind of, realize we're missing someone.
Okay.
Where is Tiny One?
Right here.
Other.
He was still with the guards when I left.
Actually, I'll return momentarily.
We go and get them? Get him?
Well, we're gonna have to steal him because we can't fight them.
I'm just gonna kind of look at the forest as
So I
it's burning.
think it's about time we know what each other does.
I'm a monk, I punch things.
Bonjo is druid, as you can tell.
Druid that set the forest on fire, mind you.
Bonjo understands the necessity of destruction to bring about new life.
Alright. The idiot's a paladin.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
I am a blood hunter.
Your Didn't they say blood magic was bad?
Yes, very bad.
So I'm,
Pretty much.
So I'm checking with my family to see if anyone
I
else-
will name you
anyone
the
else like it.
ironic.
I was also gonna go bad.
That way,
I don't even know where we got
exactly.
it from.
Exactly, that way.
Like I like it a little bit, but not a lot. So
It's not like
yeah.
it's not one of your favorite things anymore.
No.
Okay, so what I plan,
Bonjo
let's,
fired it.
so we still have the boar. Let's search and see if we can find any plants that will put them to sleep. I know they have an alchemist, but let's try this. And if they eat the boar and they go to sleep, we'll take that one and run like hell.
Okay,
So,
sounds good to me.
Brand, you don't have to say anything. The druidic charm kind of like made them suspicious, and then they saw the good berries and they're like, "Yep, he's a druid."
Because they'd probably be able to tell they eat a
Exactly.
good berry and, oh wow, one berry made me full. That's not, like,
Normal.
it's not magical or anything.
That's exactly what happened.
Maybe they
No, that's exactly what did it. Damn it! Gave it all away.
So yeah,
My facial expression said nothing.
It said everything. You just didn't know it.
It really did.
we're gonna start. I'm gonna start off with testing plants on this guy. The one
While
that,
the forest is on fire.
yeah, I'm gonna grab him as I run.
If this in Skyrim doesn't say anything, just eating random plants.
Right?
Wait, juniper.
Unless
Nightshade.
you're a druid,
Giant
you know
stone.
which plants would make someone fall asleep.
I want to know how somebody eats just antlers.
Right? Seriously.
If you put them in water, they soften up.
That concerns. Like, why would you know that?
I'm a hunter.
Sure. Okay, that makes sense. Yes.
So,
I-
do you know what plants? What
I
plants
has
will-
I has an idea.
Okay.
Why are you taking
That is
grab
a good
you.
question. Can I
And I
determine
take
what
you.
plants do?
We run to catch up with them and say he set the forest on fire while he fought.
That's what I said last time. Bonjo just stays behind.
Yeah, but they still suspect that you're.
Bonjo does
They
not
didn't know about
Wait,
it.
wait,
I could pass off
wait.
as a fighter.
Bonjo knows mountain.
I go into the cat's pack
A two
and
plus
slightly singe some clothes.
four.
We're gonna look like we just barely made it out of
You're
the
not
fire.
sure what plants do what. You're not familiar with this territory.
Of course not.
So
I live in
Brandon.
the mountains.
I'm grabbing some of my clothes and some of the cat's clothes. Chaos. I'm gonna singe some of the clothes in the fire.
Okay.
And then what I'm gonna do is, forgive me, I'm gonna. No, I'm not gonna do that. That would suck. So I was gonna
You
stab
should
her.
just like throw some burning sand in her face.
I'm a
Yeah.
Like-
So I take some charcoal and I just crush it up and throw it at you, and same thing to me. We're gonna look like we just got away from the fire. These two tried to kill us.
Okay.
Us too.
Yes.
You're stuck to him.
You're
You're
connected
connected
to
to
him.
them, so.
Cut me loose.
That'd
we
be a
left you
waste
there
of
with
hemp
him.
and rope. Bonjo no waste food.
So we couldn't save him. He was
Yeah.
stuck with the druid.
Yes, I have an idea for that.
Bonjo think
Um,
anything can be food.
What's your name? You have a name?
Scamos.
Scamos? Okay. Yeah, so,
My name is Aslan.
Aslan.
Aslan the Tiny.
What's your AC? Chaos?
Oh, it does not stay up. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. AC 15.
Yeah, that's not gonna hit. I'm gonna try one more time.
It's not connected right.
That'll hit. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kick you in both shins really quick so that you're limping. and then we're gonna like just stumble.
I would think that she would be willing for you to do that, so you wouldn't have to roll for the attack.
It doesn't matter.
Too late.
So then hopefully we can put on like a really good performance.
Okay, so you do what?
Just
One
as
point
long as
damage
you
or
break
just,
the leg.
Make it look good?
Sure.
Okay.
You're gonna roll at super advantage with this deception check.
Alright, so
When they grab me, would I have to roll a deception check too? Because I told them and I'm coming peacefully and now they're
Are you not coming peacefully?
with them. I'm going peacefully with them.
Yeah.
With these two,
Did you two know each other
snatching me from
Well, not yet. They're not.
Did our characters know each other?
I mean,
If you want.
I don't think any of our characters really knew each other.
No, I don't think we did.
If my character would have known you, then you probably would have known my stamp. And I feel like we would have came to the same place if we knew each other.
Yeah, and I worship a totally different.
Yeah, I don't.
So that's enough.
Yeah, let's just. All right.
Yeah, we didn't know.
For the sake of time, none of us really know each other.
Yeah.
Works for me.
You guys are supposed to get to know each other, but you left the fucking town.
I mean.
But hey,
Bonjo don't want to know what this one's stupid head is.
I'm just waiting for somebody's passive perception
But
just to catch up with
you
all of us
would have
with the
seen
same
that they
symbol.
both have the same symbol you guys have on your hand.
Okay.
Oh.
I was just waiting for somebody's
There's been a
passive
lot
perception just to be
happening.
like, oh yeah, we all have this.
Wait, would I have it too?
Yes.
Okay.
Like I said, there's been a lot happening. I've kind of just been ignoring it.
Yeah. You guys all have the same symbol on your hands. And at some point you guys would have all seen it on the other people's hands. So you know they have it, they know you guys have it. You don't know how you got it.
Can I ask? I'm riding with a barbarian, right?
Mhm.
Can I ask the barbarian if he knows what it is?
No clue.
Okay. Fair enough. Good to know.
Some weird space magic.
Would your Yuan-Ti friend have an idea?
You can ask her.
It's a woman?
Snake lady. Snake lady.
That made me think of
My curriculum
Laura.
is shot. Let's do this right now.
That's a woman?
Shulate. She kind of stops her horse. She has a very raspy, snaky voice. Says, "Do you know what the symbol is on his hand?" She looks at it. She says, "Oh." Rides up to the dwarf, whispers something to him. Dwarf looks back at you.
You're free to go.
Right?
Says to the barbarian, "Get rid of him now."
Oh my god!
Shoves you off of the horse.
Buy the other four have the same
You
thing!
take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall prone to the ground.
That's great.
And they take off.
I'm like 2 hit points away from death right now.
And they take off.
They must have been.
And that's right when the two of us burst through. Help!
They were at full gallop, so you guys are going to take the rest of the day to catch up to them.
Oh, okay.
So.
Wow.
Well, Bonjo and...
So
That was unexpected.
Man,
they
I wanted,
left you in the dust. They
What
want
happened
nothing to
to
do with
you?
I
them.
really wanted to get help.
You or that symbol on your hand.
We're gonna stay 10 minutes away from them.
humiliating.
Okay.
You love it.
Not for me.
About dusk time, you guys finally catch up to the...
Me.
Still staring at his hand.
Well, we came out of the forest.
And staring after the people that just bolted like I was a
So-
demon.
What I'm gonna say,
Probably are.
I'm gonna ask what happened there,
Yeah.
and then kind of just say, all right, you know what? Nothing good is in that direction. Let's just go back the way we came from.
I don't think anything's good back in that direction either.
Okay.
We just set the entire I set the
This is
entire
actually a bonus for me because I can get back to what I was
Much
originally
better than
doing,
what was in that direction.
which was trying to rally for illegals.
The next thing we know, there's gonna be a meat dragon. And nobody wants
So, knowing how many days a forest fire would go, because I'm a druid of the wildfire, how long do I think this wildfire is going to go?
This is going to last for probably close to a week, if not more. It hasn't been very wet out.
Have you
So,
never seen lava?
That
What if-
kills
No.
people.
So what if to protect us from any further.
It was 37 times. You child!
From any further
Why did you do
like
that?
guards or what have you, could we form
You were making out with the ice sculpture. Thank God the children were on board.
some sort of like find like
I
a
actually
cave
a
or a hut
lot of
or
my
something
snappy, like
in
anything
that
I come
forest
back with,
fire
I just,
area
like
that
that's
won't
where it
really
comes
be
from.
affected
It's like
by it
escalate.
You can
and
certainly
stay there.
try.
Cool.
And then be blasé
Let's do
about
that.
it. That's why
Huh?
I BS.
Why don't we do that?
What?
That was just so that we're not
Huh?
found by any more people who, may try to arrest.
I'm
Or
legal.
The four of you, or well, the three of you at least, because
I'm not gonna
I'm
be
technically
arrested.
legal.
I'm a monk.
This is
How
me.
old are you again?
This is me, not this. Huh?
Oh.
Yeah, this is me, not this. I'm throwing this idea at you guys. What if, to protect the characters, we found like a hut or like a cave for a week?
That's not gonna happen.
And
No.
That's not happening. It's not because it's not it's definitely not a bad idea.
Okay.
It's just the fact that the entire forest is on fire and it's gonna last for about a week.
Yeah.
Well, that was my thing. I was like, if we could find a cave that would be relatively safe enough.
I mean,
not in the center of it, but close enough to it that people want to steer clear.
I mean,
we can
so-
go hunt in safer
right.
woods and then still be safe from prying eyes, so to speak.
So even still, with that, my worry is, even if we'd be safe from the flames, we wouldn't be safe from the smoke.
Oh, yeah, that's true too.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that. Fair enough. Fair enough.
I think the safest place for us is back at the town we met those assholes at. Because it's far away from wherever the heck they're going.
Baljo think we should alter face.
And technically speaking, if they saw me, they'd be scared less anyway and leave.
Well, the only problem is we don't know that they're not just running to grab an army.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's true too. That's true too. Let's level up some.
Grinding! So,
Darkulum
this is the question I'm going to ask you.
Answer.
How did they seem when they left? Did they seem like they were going to kill you, or did they seem like they didn't want anything to do with you, they wanted to forget this day?
They seemed scared. They dropped me and bolted.
So, I don't think that they're going... Banjo
Isn't it an effect?
Nothing
No.
happened.
So they just know what it is.
The UNT knows what it is.
Hmm?
The UNT knew what it was.
Yes.
Mm.
The other three?
I think
There
we
was
should
three.
go.
So we
ones
need
in
to
the team
find.
We need
There's
to find
6 total.
Oh, that were with
you
us.
guys.
Okay.
So we need to find a T
Mhm.
and make her tell us. Anyway.
So
What did you say her name was?
So, for now,
Shulate.
for now, I think we should all get gloves.
SHULATE.
That is the primary goal right now. We need to get gloves so we can hide this symbol, because if anyone else knows, we don't know how they're gonna. No, you can't do that.
What?
No, you can't do that.
Why?
Have we tried it?
We have not.
Metagame options.
You have land hands.
Close.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
I have a healing word too.
Is that?
Oh.
I don't think this is a
What
good
are we
idea. He wants to cut his hand.
Why?
He wants to remove the mark, essentially.
So I am going to
Don't think that the mark would be
kind of
removed.
spread my hand in such a way that I can.
Dude, just
Just
the
slide
image
it.
of that bothers me.
Okay, make a dexterity check for me.
Just like the thought of it bothers me.
That's a 22.
Okay. As you go to try and get under your skin to peel away the mark, your blade actually can't go under the.
Oh, thank God.
That's not sharp enough. Give me something else.
Like your blue.
And he takes your hand and smashes it against a burning
You
tree.
take 1 point of piercing damage as you're trying to
Okay.
cut it off of you, and you can go around the entire thing, but it will not come off your hand.
Oh, okay.
You cannot get under it to separate it from your skin.
That's tough.
Yeah, but
I
what
was
if we
thinking
deface
it
it
would
by
have worked. It
burning
would just been seared to
try
the
it.
bone
You should
too.
try it.
Well, no, I tried cutting it. Someone else has got to try burning it.
idiot. It's very warm.
I'm already down to 2 HP. I ain't doing anything to hurt myself right now.
He rolled a natural 20 for being an idiot.
You're gonna take 4 points of fire damage. And as you pull your
And
hand
your
away,
bird.
your hand is singed and scarred, but the symbol is intact.
As is the skin underneath it.
Bonjo looks at you and says, Bonjo give you power of life. And you heal 5.
I've heard of. Okay, now what about this? I've heard of powerful objects being able to. That are scattered into pieces that are able to summon powerful beings if they're brought together.
What happened?
What if we all kind of just like channel whatever energy we have,
How would it do
put it
this?
together, and then maybe it summons something.
Bonjo thinks this is bad idea. Last time Bonjo did this, Rakanishu came.
Ooh.
Rakanishu.
What?
Sounds wonderful. Let's put our hands together, please. I want to try.
Rakanishu, very evil being.
Isn't
No want to meet Rakanishu.
You know what, Teeth? You're not allowed to make any decisions ever.
Well, it's good
So
thing
just
it's
stop.
Good thing it's my decision. Let's go.
It's his decision. I'm just
If
stupid
you
enough to follow
believe
it.
Rakanishu will aid us.
He's a bitch.
No, this is a different Rakanishu.
Um,
It's just Blizzard is too
just
lazy
because
to
I'm
name
slightly curious
other
to know what they were
things.
so afraid of.
As you do this, nothing happens.
Yay! It was worth a shot.
The flame spirit Rakanishu is very bad for us.
Or you know, in Dario, but you know.
Thought about it for a second, not gonna lie.
I was thinking
Something
Captain
that would
Planet.
just
Not
eat
to
us
a level
alive.
1 party.
I was thinking Captain Planet.
Something
but-
that would just eat us alive.
Rakanishu thinks we
That, you know what, I was thinking Power Rangers,
Bonjo.
but that makes more sense. That makes a lot more sense. I
But
like
she
that.
wouldn't eat us live. She'd just like look at us and we disappear in a poison nova.
Yeah.
That works too.
Bonjo proclaims that the ironic one was correct. We should go back.
Him?
Yes.
Okay.
What time is it?
What time is it? It is
8:55.
nightfall.
What was it?
It is nightfall. It's nightfall because you guys got to the sorcerer about dusk.
I thought he was asking
And
in
it's
general.
not dark out because the force is aflame.
It actually is dark out.
Let's just move. Let's just...
The sorcerer dies.
Smoke inhalation.
Yep.
Ranger!
So you guys either need to make camp for the night or push yourselves and potentially get exhaustion.
We could camp safely.
Are we certain? He just put his hand on a burning tree, so I'm not entirely certain this area is safe.
Yeah, we should be fine. I mean, can I search out using my sense of smell? Kind of like a section that is not on fire.
You guys are on the road, so
Yeah.
I mean, you
Okay.
guys
Yeah, we just camp on the road.
far enough away from it. I just assumed the paladin went up.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So I mean, we
Essentially what happened.
We think of it this way: we don't even need a campfire. We'll just cut off strips of bacon and roast them like little weenies.
I am all for that.
Okay.
Because I'm quite hungry.
So you guys make camp for the night. Cook some of the boar. Hello. I don't think so.
That's not good.
Yeah, I can hear it. I don't think we do. Aaron and Jelly probably do. True.
Not plastic.
Yeah. That's fair.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
What was that?
Kids.
There was a demon who's coming to eat you alive.
Probably
God.
smell it.
I've been waiting for this day.
Yeah, I don't know.
The day has finally come.
All right, everyone,
Unless
snap
it's
a
one in her
pulse.
basket, but I don't
The
think it
sweet
is.
embrace of death.
What?
What?
No, snap up a pool cue and you know, then you have a nice little pokey thing.
A nice little pokey thing. You have two nice little pokey things.
It's called a spear?
Yeah.
Not if it's that short.
Just be a pokey thing, or you use a pinata stick.
That's the pinata stick.
Everything blows up when you hit it with a pinata stick.
Yes. That is Carrie's pinata stick.
So.
Okay, so actually, I have an idea. I have it as a cantrip. Can I cast Ray of Frost around our campsite just to keep us?
Sure. You'll stay up all night doing that?
No.
It's nighttime.
It's a one action spell that does not leave frost in its wake.
Oh, fair enough. I didn't know that. Never mind.
No,
You can try stopping the forest fire. Go ahead.
Right?
Alright.
Does anybody have call rain?
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast a 3rd level spell right now.
Come on, do the
At
rain.
level 1.
Do the
Call
rain dance.
rain.
I am not a rain dancer. Clearly, from my nickname, I am Fire Dancer.
It's the same thing. It's rain on fire, rain.
I already did my Rain of Fire.
It
It didn't help the
I
situation.
guess when we wake up, we'll just continue back.
Who is starting first? Okay. 2 of you roll perception checks for me.
19.
There's Call Lightning is a 3rd level spell.
7.
You fall asleep during your watch.
You're useful.
You look out, hear the sounds of nature on fire, screaming.
Screaming in
I think
agony.
that this guy would just smack me awake every time I fall asleep.
Your watch goes by uneven.
The sounds of death excite
And yet you're afraid to call for the
Sleeping
fire
like a
demon. Death
Taking
excites
second
you.
watch.
I'll take second watch.
Okay. Make a perception check for me.
Oh
I
no!
did
That's
Would you
not
roll?
what.
All gonna die.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just too distracted by the sound of death.
Well, let's be real here. This forest is on
What's
fire.
everyone's passive perception?
16.
11.
I forgot how to get passive perception.
It's
10 plus your wisdom modifier plus your plus your
Proficiency if you have
proficiency if
proficiency
you're proficient in
Oh,
perception.
okay then. So 10 plus wisdom plus proficiency?
Yes, if you're
So,
proficiency.
yeah.
So are you proficient? You
So,
are. So plus
10 plus
1
my
plus
wisdom.
2. So
Yes.
so it's gonna be plus.
Do you have proficiency in perception?
If you're proficient in perception plus your perception.
And 9. So it's
So 13 for you.
12.
12.
Passive.
11.
16.
16. Okay. 2 of you wake up to a pair of 2 sets of footsteps running away.
Check pockets.
I don't have pockets.
Your coin purse is gone.
There wasn't much in it.
Only mine?
Yours is gone. He doesn't have a coin purse to sit.
I'm sleeping.
I don't really.
The other 3 are still sleeping.
I'm gonna check their pockets.
They have no coin purses.
Where did the
have
footsteps
much
lead off
in
to?
it.
It, it sounded like he was headed back to the village that you came from.
We were
I'll follow him. I'm faster.
I'm also
You can
fast.
wake everybody else up.
I'm also fast if I come with you.
What's your move speed?
30.
30.
You will not be able to catch up to them.
I know what direction they're going, and I'm going to try to get a scent as I go.
Make a perception check for the sun.
So here's a question. If passive perception is 10 plus your wisdom plus your...
Are you proficient in perception?
No,
So it's just 10 plus your wisdom
but
modifier.
here's my question. Passive insight, is that the same?
No.
So that is going to be 22.
Okay. So you're able to pick up the scent, so you will be able to discern them when you get back to town.
Okay.
But you will not be able to catch them.
That's right. I'm just going to continue until I'm going to follow the smells wherever they lead me.
Okay.
But as I near town, I'm going to try to be a little stealthy about it.
Okay. There are 3 distinct smells. 2 which are very similar. You recognize them as horses. And then the other 2 you're not quite sure.
Okay.
I have a feeling it was a staple hand.
Maybe.
So I'm gonna follow the tracks.
Well, maybe not. You were in the building, you were in the stable.
Yeah, but I didn't memorize a spell.
Oh, okay.
That's the issue.
And he does know the smell of horse too.
So you guys are not finishing your rest and leaving?
Oh.
No.
Yeah, no, I think we should finish our rest and then go back.
If they're going
As
back,
long as he got the smell, then
yeah. And if we're going back to the town and they're headed in that direction, we should find them anyway.
Okay. Sure.
Let's do it. Okay. So you guys finish up your rest. The rest of your watch goes on Huffle.
Although, no, you know what? So I tell them I'll take third watch.
Mhm.
I'll take it with them, just for the sake of it.
Because I've already gotten, I've gotten my, I've slept through this entire thing.
Mhm.
So I will let him know I'm going to leave a trail and follow the two sons.
Okay.
While everybody else is just finishing up the rest.
Okay. What are you leading a trail of?
Breadcrumbs.
I don't think that's a good idea.
It worked for Handsome Grove.
I mean, right?
I'm gonna search.
Oh, you know what? If you have a hempen rope, you can just drag the rope.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I untie his leash and drag the rope.
You see,
through
there's
everything.
an issue. After 30 feet, you stop because it's tied to a lion.
I'll untie it from you.
Okay.
Yeah, I figured he would have untied it from you as well.
Because I'm not sure you're going to be able to carry 500 pounds.
If I take the hand with it.
Alright, so you make your way back to town while they're finishing up the rest. You guys are a day away from town.
Mhm.
So it'll take you some time. For the sake of brevity, you guys make it back to town, and that's where we're going to stop.
Damn it.
Because I need to work in the morning.
Because it's 9 o'clock already, so.
And I gotta get up at 5. I assume there's no leveling up, considering we did nothing.
Not yet. And this will be milestone leveling now.
Okay.
Same thing. That's cool.
Casey, would you mind giving the three of them a ride home?
Yeah.
Cool.
Just because I know you're going that way already. That would be huge help for me.
I was actually gonna ask that. I totally forgot who's going, heading in that
Thanks,
general
Casey.
direction.
If not, I would do it, but I figured.
Right.
Good session though, guys.
I'm just
I
surprised we're not all
wasn't,
dead.
I wasn't suspecting you guys to follow the people that can snap their fingers and kill you.
But I mean, hey, it worked for
You guys were the ones
You
that wanted
should
to
have
do it.
remembered how
I was
much of a
just
death
like,
wish we have.
You know, I probably should have. And I love how that poor forest is on fire again.
This is the third time.
This is the third time we've lit this forest. I'm assuming it's the same forest. On foot.
It's always going to be the same forest.
It's alright, I've done the same thing at least once before.
Well, no one did ask the name of the town, so, you know.
Maybe the town is Waterdeep, and it's just gone really downhill.
Well, I mean, the last time we saw Waterdeep, it was destroyed completely.
No, it wasn't.
Well, our portion of the town was.
Well, that's because
The Goblin's Gullet was destroyed, yeah.
Maybe
And it
that's
was
the-
beginning to
It was
become ruled
fairly
by.
quiet.
Yeah.
Small theory, we're witnessing the construction of Waterdeep.
No, we're totally in the
Yeah,
future.
no, we're
Yeah.
in the future.
They're 280 after the Ascension of Dave. After Dawn.
Which is one of the characters in our old campaign.
I see. I see.
He was a cleric of Paylor and wanted to become an avatar Paylor, so he did.
I totally want to run into some of the older people though.
Some very
At
old
this
people.
point, Milo would be dead.
Well, no. So Milo and Kratos would definitely be dead unless Milo is able to make an alchemical concoction that can be
Alright,
immortal.
we need to take the
But everybody else is alive.
face out of his thing.
I mean, Raijin's
Yeah.
Raijin's a god at this point.
Yep. Raijin is a new core.
Raijin was always a god.
There's
Just
nothing to
didn't
say.
realize
Like,
it.
we could totally run into Raijin's cult.
It's not a cult.
It's a cult. It's a cult.
It's not a cult.
It's a cult.
If you have to say it's not a cult, it's a cult.
It's,
Like Jester with the Traveler.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
it is definitely not a cult,
Are we gonna be able to put that?
considering it is a complete,
I don't think so.
like, good
Stuff to
religion.
keep me warm.
Neutral god.
I don't
Keep
see
it
why
warm.
not.
No.
I'm gonna have to grab the face out of my car. I gotta move my car anyways because I'm behind Casey. So I didn't know if Aaron's gonna be back.